Good. What's good, everyone? You already know what it is. It's your boy Mikey T, the movie star. I'm back with some exclusive, exclusive commentaries for y'all. We're gonna go over a couple instances that happened today. Actually, little Reese pulling out that Blicky, the Blicky, the Blicky, the Blicky, the Blicky. We're also gonna talk about a couple other things as far as how disrespectful 6ix9ine was to King Von. A lot of it's been put out in a couple different news briefs. Let's let everybody log in here and shit. What's going on tonight, everyone? I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. 6ix9ine and Little Reese got into a heated exchange on Instagram Live. I'm pretty sure a lot of you all have seen it. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have seen it. You know what I mean? It was pretty crazy. Little Reese actually pulled that thing out on 6ix9ine, and even though 6ix9ine was saying that he actually, you know what I mean, he wasn't scared of it. He kept mentioning it all the way to the end of the live. You know what I'm saying? So that right there shows you, that right there should show you that he had a little bit of fear. You know what I mean? He actually had a little bit of fear in his mind. But I appreciate everybody for tapping in. We're going to have a dope live tonight, you guys. Timestamps is in the building. Nostradamus, appreciate y'all for tapping in. Just let me get a few things set. Right now. Want to give a major shout out to clickjam.com, you guys. Major shout out to clickjam.com. It's in the descriptions right now for anybody that wants to log on. I'm going to tell you all a little bit about that, but we're also going to be talking about the confrontation with 6ix9ine and Little Reese. What up, Mikey T? Iowa is in the building. I'm glad you're tapped in tonight. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you for tuning in tonight. The first story is about 6ix9ine and Little Reese's heated exchange on Instagram Live. So this is put out by Yahoo. The 6ix9ine versus Little Reese beef is showing no signs of dying down. We saw that beef actually get a little bit crazy earlier this year when we saw the beef get a little bit crazy earlier this year when Little Reese just went through a couple different things. At one point, he got jumped in his hood, and then there was a bunch of rumors out there about how, he might have shit his pants. Some pictures were put out showing that the boxer design that he actually had was, you know what I mean, it had brown in it. It was kind of like a camouflage. Dawes for headphones says, why would he be scared of seeing a gun on a video? Still not understanding that. It just sounds staged to me. People beefing over the internet that can see that anytime. Usual great video on your part. Yeah, that's one of the things that has been questioned. Jordan Tower and MREC actually brought it to attention that 6ix9ine had actually 6ix9ine had actually tried to pay Little Durk. He actually tried to pay Little Durk to beef with him. $3 million. NBA City, salute. Major salute to you for tapping in tonight. I'm about to pin it in the chat right now. I want everyone to log on to ClickJam. I'm pinning it in the chat right now. Tonight's video is actually sponsored by ClickJam, you guys. Tap in now. ClickJam. I'm going to tell you all a little bit about it. My guy over on Instagram was basically plugging it to me. So I want to tell you all a little bit about this website. Let me get their Instagram right here. I'm going to tell y'all to follow ClickJam right now. Everyone that supports the channel. Let me tell you a little bit about ClickJam first, though, you guys. Again, I appreciate everybody for tapping in tonight. All right, here we go. So ClickJam is the world's first digital platform designed specifically to unite the world of music. So I'm about to tell you some amazing things that you can do with ClickJam right now. About to tell you guys, if we have any artists in here, if we have any video directors in here, anything along those lines, ClickJam will be able to help you with it. Let me tell you guys a little bit about the name now. I'm pinning it in the chat right now. ClickJam is the world's first digital platform designed specifically to unite the world of music. Here's some amazing things that you can do with ClickJam right now. You can post your news updates, concert dates, your concert videos, as well as your music files directly on clickjam.com, you guys, on the ClickJam timeline. And then you can keep your fans in the loop. You also link your SoundCloud, your YouTube, and other media content to your post to reach a huge audience of musicians and music lovers. When we jam with ClickJam. Now, let me tell you one of the most amazing features I think ClickJam has. It has the opportunity for you guys to post news about yourself. You post news updates. Say you have a new feature that you did. If you grabbed a new feature with a sought after artist, or if you have a new album cover, or if you have any new information about your tour, you can actually post your tour dates. And then from there, you can actually go on to post your concerts. And it connects right to all your SoundClouds, your YouTubes, your Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. So all of that basic social media is going to be connected. But this is sort of like a place for you to put your EPK, your electronic press kit. Clickjams.com. You all tap in. It's clickjams.com. I got the Instagram dubbed right now, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I got the Instagram put up, pinned in the chat right now. So everybody go ahead and tap in with them. This video is sponsored by ClickJam. But let's get into this story right here. Let's get into the story right here. It's brought to us by Yahoo. Yahoo actually has 6ix9ine and Little Reese get into heated exchange on Instagram Live. The 6ix9ine versus Little Reese beef is showing no signs of dying down. Shortly after going at it with 600 Breezy, 6ix9ine got into another heated exchange with Little Reese on Instagram Live. I believe the Little Reese thing was before the 600 Breezy thing, though. Footage of the broadcast shows the Brooklyn rapper defending his disparaging comments against the late King Von, whose death was seemingly referenced in Tekashi's new track Zaza. Those two are headed back and forth. The two are heard going back and forth before Little Reese flashes his gun. 6ix9ine appeared unfazed and then questioned why Little Reese didn't have the same energy when he was attacked in 2019. Yeah, appreciate that, dudes, for headphones. Yeah, that's one of the things that 6ix9ine was saying. He's like, yo, why are you gonna bust that gun on me? Why are you gonna pull the gun out on me? Why are you gonna pull the blicky out on me? But you didn't do nothing when those guys chased you down. Now watching this, because I tapped in on 6ix9ine's live earlier today when I saw that Little Reese was on there, and seeing those two go back and forth, you didn't see much of it. Just to be completely honest, Little Reese did not go into too much back and forth with 6ix9ine because of the fact that he got hit in the throat. He can't do much talking. The very little talking he did, you could just hear his voice was raspy, you know? He's kind of been taken out of that game where he could go back and forth with 6ix9ine like that. So he passed off the phone to one of his homies who actually was calling 6ix9ine bro a little bit too much for my liking. Just to be 100% honest with you, if you've got your chance to go on live with 6ix9ine, like, don't be on there talking bro this and bro that. You know, this is your opportunity to tell 6ix9ine that he's a bitch. This is your opportunity to tell him that he's going to get his ass kicked. You know, 600 Breezy actually got on there after Little Reese. What up, Angel K Pasta? Salute to you, my G. Tap in with ClickJam, clickjam.com, everyone. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Dues, I don't know if I agree with you right there, my G. I don't know if I agree with you right there, my G, because I think that was just the pattern of the boxers. I think that was just the pattern of the boxers, to be absolutely honest with you. But yeah, everyone, this video today is brought to us by clickjam.com. I want to tell y'all that are just tuning in a little bit of information. I've got their Instagram actually pinned right now, so everyone follow them up. ClickJam is the world's first digital platform designed specifically to unite the world of music. Here's some of the amazing things that you can do with ClickJam right now, you guys. Tap into the website, follow them on the gram, post your news updates. If you're an artist, video director, if you're a producer, this is going to be a website where you can post your own news updates. Like if you've been working with somebody, if you have a collaborative project coming on the way, you can post your concert dates, your videos from your concerts, or your basic music files directly on ClickJam timeline. And keep your fans in the loop with the links of your SoundCloud, your YouTube, and other media content to your post to reach a huge audience of musicians and music lovers, which we jam, or excuse me, when we jam with ClickJam, y'all. So give ClickJam that follow, my dude. Give ClickJam that follow on the gram, and also check out the website. If you're an artist, tap in further. You know what I mean? If you're a producer, director, anything along those lines, this is an avenue for you. It's a platform for y'all. But let's get back into the story. We're actually reading about the heated exchange between 6ix9ine and Little Reese. So 6ix9ine got into another heated exchange with Little Reese on Instagram Live. Footage of the broadcast shows the Brooklyn rapper defending his disparaging comments against the late King Von, whose death was seemingly referenced in Tekashi's new track, Zaza. The two are heard going back and forth before Little Reese flashes his gun. 6ix9ine appeared unfazed and then questioned why Little Reese didn't have the same energy when he was attacked back in 2019. Little Reese's friend then hopped in to tell 6ix9ine he was too internet and too disrespectful. Of course, 6ix9ine refused to back down and questioned why they were so upset with him speaking on the dead when Von and Little Durk had done the same thing to the late Tuka. So this is what 6ix9ine was actually yelling at him. He's saying, hold on. So when y'all was dissing Tuka, it's not disrespectful, 6ix9ine says before Little Reese signs off. Little Reese basically signed off like that on him. Reese didn't have much to say to him. Why? You know, you could say it's because of the condition that Reese is in, that he didn't have much to say to him. But Reese wanted something said. That's why he passed the phone off to his homie, who went at it with 6ix9ine, telling him, you're too internet, you're not street, you know what I mean? You're a rat, you're too disrespectful. 6ix9ine was basically finally giving his take on the whole thing that happened to King Von. He was basically really getting disrespectful about that, you guys. 6ix9ine was saying that King Von 6ix9ine was basically saying that King Von had 50 dudes behind him. He said 20 or 50 dudes behind him, and that all little Timmy had to come and do was come and shoot the shot, and that they all ran away, is what 6ix9ine was pretty much saying on the live. 6ix9ine was trying to take a shot. You know what I mean? He was trying to take a shot at it, and then he was trying to go further and say, I was the one rapping about all the shit that I got caught for. Yeah, but you still snitched on all that shit, man. You know, you want to take shots at 600 Breezy? You want to take shots at 600 Breezy for 2 and 2 years in jail? They said that you would have done 2 years in jail. 6ix9ine, if you would have just taken the charges, you would have done 2 years in jail, but you had to snitch like a bitch. Yo, what up? Appreciate the $5 super chat. That's some real shit. Definitely appreciate you sending in that super chat, man. If you could do me a favor, go follow ClickJam if you're an artist, or if you have any friends that are artists, tell them to tap in with ClickJam on Instagram. They also have a website, clickjam.com. I was just posting it earlier. Let me get that joint back up right now, you guys. Major salute to clickjam.com. Yeah, that's pretty much Zippo said what 6ix9ine was basically saying. He was like, if Rondo would have been killed, well, I think his words were misrepresented because King Von wasn't looking to go kill Quando Rondo that night. He wasn't looking there to do anything dangerous like that. He was going there for a fist fight. He went there throwing his fist. You know what I mean? So 6ix9ine was wrong about that 100%. He should have said, if King Von would have whipped Quando Rondo's ass. He said if King Von would have whooped Quando Rondo's ass, the next day it would have been all the blogs that Quando got his ass whooped, that King Von was the man, that King Von was the demon, that he was really the grandson, that he was the most gangster man in Chicago. But you know what I mean? And that didn't have to be over a slang. It didn't have to be over a murder. That could have quite simply been over a fist fight, you guys. Major facts. Tyler A. Breezy, appreciate you tapping in. Yo, my man, OG Pops, Click Jam is that fire. That's right, Click Jam is that fire. I want everyone just tapping in right now to follow Click Jam on the gram. But let's get back into this story. So Little Reese's friend hopped on to tell 6ix9ine he was too internet. He was too disrespectful, of course. 6ix9ine refused to back down, and he questioned why they were so upset with him speaking on the dead when Von and Durk had done the same to the late Tuka. Hold on. So y'all dissing Tuka, it's not disrespectful? 6ix9ine says before Little Reese jumped off the live pretty abruptly. But like I said, it didn't seem like Little Reese was jumping on there to have a whole conversation with him. So that exchange was pretty tame compared to the one involving 600 Breezy, which we'll get into in a second, you guys. One of the other things that 6ix9ine wanted to point out about King Von and Little Durk's relationship was that no one has slid. No one has slid like they said they would. You know what I mean? King Von had done a few interviews. I'm not sure which interview it was off the top of my head, but he did an interview where he was like, yo, if something happened to me, you understand how people would slide? Do you understand how people would slide for me if something like this happened to me? And I remember watching that and I was like, damn. Or it might have been in the music as well, you guys. He might have been in the music too. I said to myself, I was like, damn, King Von is right. Yo, if King Von got hit up, these dudes would. Yo, Mohammed, congratulations. You are blocked from ever commenting again. Congrats, my friend. I hope Mohammed is happy. I hope he has found his greater meaning now that he is on the other side. Yep, OG Pops. It was a song he said, and if I die, I'm gonna boost the murder rate. Yeah, that's what King Von had in the song. He's like, and if I die, I'm a boost the murder rate. Yeah, that's what King Von said. And I'll tell you, man, listening to those lyrics from Von, seeing the aggression in Von, I actually believed him. Oh, you got to be kidding me. I actually had two of these joints left. Okay. I actually believed it when it came. You know what I mean? I actually believed it when it came from King Von. So, you know what I mean? Because you could just see the aggression in him. And then, I just believed it. You know what I'm saying? King Von was one of the realest, most authentic dudes to me. Okay. Gaddafi, DC, Gaddafi Mohammed, I appreciate you for tapping in. DC is in the building. Christian Conrad, we're actually going over an article posted on Yahoo Entertainment. 6ix9ine and Little Reese get into a heated exchange on Instagram Live. So the 6ix9ine and Little Reese beef is showing no signs of dying down. Shortly after going at it with 600 Breezy, 6ix9ine got into another heated exchange with Little Reese on Instagram Live. Footage of the broadcast shows the Brooklyn rapper defending his disparaging comments against the late King Von, whose death was seemingly referenced in Tekashi's new track, Zaza. Yeah, the Zaza track was all types of disrespectful. You know what I mean? Him taking shots at Little Durk for not doing something about, you know what I mean? Like 6ix9ine, put shit in perspective. Little Durk is a thriving artist. You are hanging. You are hanging on to clout. Yep, that Saucy Geo says Lil Durk can't slide on Rondo yet. It's too obvious. If he died, they would investigate him. Yeah, a nerd like 6ix9ine would say some shit like that, though. You know what I mean? Because let's not forget like something totally obvious, you guys. 6ix9ine is actually a nerd. You know what I mean? When 6ix9ine got picked up to be a rapper, he was found as a bag boy in like a Sonny's in like a grocery store. They found him at the little joint, you know, where you go and you get the vegetables and shit, where they have the vegetables in the coffee, and then you got the little bag boy and shit. That's what 6ix9ine was. You know what I mean? Charmaine says it's easy to talk shit when you are protected by the feds. Exactly. When 6ix9ine was on live talking with Meek Mill, excuse me, when he was on live talking with academics about Meek Mill, he was like, "And what would happen if Meek Mill ran into you? He would have pressed you if you were with your girlfriend." Well, academics wouldn't have had 5 or 6 people as security. You know what I mean? Academics wouldn't have had 5 or 6 different people in his security detail making sure nobody pressed up against him. You know, you failed to point out the most obvious shit. Yep. Yep. He was a bag boy. He was certainly a bag boy, you guys. He even said it himself. He even said it himself. He was a bag boy. You know, like I was looking at some pictures and I was like, why does he even have that money? I know they were saying that he was doing some shows in Europe and shit. I know they were saying he was doing some shows in Europe, but who the hell believes that shit, man? Let's get back into the art. Oh, hold on one second. Abnormize, what up, man? Appreciate you for tapping in. Everybody in here, hit that like button, share this video. I've got Click Jam's Instagram pinned up. If you're an artist, if you're a music artist, video director, producer, tap in with Click Jam. It's definitely a good platform for you guys to showcase yourself. My guy says you got to check his videos before he got with 9 Trey. He kissed a dude on the forehead in one of his music videos. Just saying. Boom, right there. Big facts. Look at that. Dude's actually doing all types of weirdo shit for clout on some king level shit. I'm not going to say on some Young Thug level shit because I got a lot of respect for Young Thug, and plus Young Thug is raw as hell. But 6ix9ine wearing shirts that said like AIDS and shirt that said weirdo shit like that, like, you know, like that was just weird. Like you wanted attention, kid. Yep, he was trying to fuse rap and rock together. He was cripping and blooding, which a lot of people have actually thrown him under the bus for. A lot of people have actually thrown him under the bus for that. I think what's his name? Squid, the homie Squid. Y'all know the rapper named Squid. What's his name? Squid. Oh, Squid Nice. Excuse me. Yeah, I think Squid Nice actually exposed him for that shit. 6ix9ine was actually laying in a bed of Crip flags, a bunch of blue flags. He did do shows in Europe. That wasn't a lie. You know how to keep people relevant is by talking about them. Yeah, he did do shows in Europe. No, we're not doubting that whatsoever. We're not doubting that. Okay. Okay. EA Polo Sports says that 6ix9ine be talking facts. So let's go over one of the facts. That's the facts that 6ix9ine was talking about. 6ix9ine was saying to academics, what would Meek Mill have done to you? What would Meek Mill have done to you if it was you and your girlfriend walking into that parking lot? What would they have done to you? Meek Mill would have pressed you. Meek Mill would have came up to you and video recorded you, called you a bitch to your face. 6ix9ine is not wrong about that. Meek Mill most likely would have done that to academics. He has a history of doing that, you guys. He has a major history of doing that. But it's not facts, EA, because 6ix9ine had so many other people around him. 6ix9ine had 5 security guards with him to the point where Meek Mill couldn't do that to him. That's what turns his fact into fiction, because 6ix9ine made it to the point where Meek could have never done that to him. So it's not the same thing whatsoever. You know, if 6ix9ine didn't have any security and he popped up like, say, I would do, like if I popped up without no security, Meek would have grabbed me and thrown me against the car and been like, yo, you're a little bitch. I hate you. You suck. You know, he would have did anything like that. Exactly. Meek had the same security. He had security, so it was a stalemate. It was nothing more than a stalemate. Hammer Droppa, appreciate you for tapping in. Salute to everyone tapping in right now. Go ahead and share this video. 6ix9ine is doing whatever will generate clout. That's a big fact. Whatever will generate clout. I think he was going to release this video with or without that Meek Mill snippet. You know what I mean? But that's why he's saying, I'm Mr. Pull Up. I'm Mr. Drop Your Addy right now. I mean, hell, he ran up on Meek Mill. He might as well run up on anybody else. It might be run-up season now, you guys. Appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. Right, Dallas, Troy, right. They both had security. It was kind of corny. They both stepped to each other with security. It really didn't make any sense. But I know we got some music artists in here tonight. So everyone that's an artist, I want you guys to tap in with Click Jam, guys. Tap in with Click Jam. It's definitely a new poppin' platform that I want all the music artists, all the directors, all the videographers, all the producers, anybody that basically messes with music. I want you guys to tap in with clickjam.com. I've got their Instagram pinned right now. Let me tell you a little bit about it before we get back into the story. ClickJam is the world's first digital platform designed specifically to unite the world of music. Here's some of the amazing things that you can do on ClickJam right now. Clickjam.com, you guys. Post your news updates, concert dates, videos, or music files directly on ClickJam timeline and keep your fans in the loop. Link your SoundCloud, YouTube, and other media content to your post to reach a huge audience of musicians and music lovers. When we jam with ClickJam, y'all. It's clickjam.com. So if you're an artist that actually has a lot of different content, you know what I mean? If you have a lot of news updates about yourself, like if you've done features with Gilly the Kid, if you were featured on $1 Million Worth of Game, if you were featured on an interview on Hip Hop Since 1987, any type of thing like this, if you have concert dates coming up, if you have virtual meets, anything like that, you can promote on ClickJams, y'all. It's basically a dope platform to get yourself out there and, you know, mingle with a lot of different other artists. Oh, Bada says, cut that shit out. And you know, that's what 600 Breezy said. 600 Breezy was like, I'm not Meek Mill. You know what I mean? 600 Breezy was like, I am not Meek Mill. I will go to jail when I see 6ix9ine. Well, I think all you got to do right now is go to Miami to see 6ix9ine. It looks like 6ix9ine is running pretty rampant through Miami at this very moment, you guys. But let's get back into this article because I know a lot of you guys are wondering about what 600 Breezy said as well. Meek's got kids. Yeah, you can't just be wilding out like an idiot. You know, you really just can't be wilding out like an idiot. So, guys, 6ix9ine got into a heated exchange with Little Reese on Instagram Live. Footage of the broadcast shows the Brooklyn rapper defending his disparaging comments against the late King Von. The two are heard going back and forth before Little Reese flashes his gun. 6ix9ine appeared unfazed and then questioned why Little Reese didn't have the same energy when he was attacked back in 2019. A lot of you guys are bringing that up in the chat right now. So a lot of you guys agree with 6ix9ine in that factor. But it's different when you get jumped. Like, he got jumped in that situation. There was a couple different guys. Maybe it was two only. I don't know. So Little Reese's friend then hopped on to tell 6ix9ine he was too internet and too disrespectful. Of course, 6ix9ine refused to back down and questioned why they were so upset with him speaking on the dead. when Vaughn and Little Durk had done the same, taking shots at the late Tuka. So the exchange was pretty tame compared to the one involving 600 Breezy. The Chicago rapper also slammed 6ix9ine for disrespecting Vaughn and then proceeded to issue some serious threats. So the guy, he proceeded to issue some serious threats, you all. And we're about to get into that right now. 600 Breezy actually got added into the joint. 600 Breezy actually got added into the live with 6ix9ine. And he said a bunch of shit. He was like, "You're going to die when I see you." Respectfully. Breezy told 6ix9ine on Instagram Live, "I'm not Meek, dude. And you got to move around with security because you're a bitch." That's one question that 6ix9ine was asking. If you guys notice, 6ix9ine actually brought Rap TV or whatever the hell they're known as. He brought in these guys, Rap, whatever, and he brought in academics. And he was basically asking them, he was like, "Yo, why is everyone ask me the question?" First he was saying, "Ask me the questions that everybody wants to hear." And these guys could not ask him a question. Academics was so dumbfounded to ask a question. He was more concerned with disparaging Meek Mill's name. He was like, "Yo, why does Meek think I'm a gangster?" And then the other guys, basically the two white guys that were on the live with him, didn't know what the hell to ask. It was kind of embarrassing for somebody like myself, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? When these guys are put in a position like that and they've got 7 million followers on Instagram, it's like, who the hell are these guys? You know what I'm saying? Like, who the hell are these guys? Like, just to be 100% honest with you. And they don't even know what to ask when they're given the position. Best of luck to them, man. Best of luck to them. Best of luck to them, man. That's why a lot of shit in the industry is mad corny. So why a lot of shit in the industry is mad corny, you all. But hold on, I'm trying to get something situated right here. Frank is saying Breezy ain't gonna do shit. It's all talk. Ryan Jeffries say, "Ain't Meek signed to a CEO and his manager's a snitch? So why he beefing with 6ix9ine?" No, it's not Meek's manager that's a snitch, man. Come on, you got to read a little bit further into it. Meek is actually signed to a group. Meek is actually signed to Rock Nation for management, and they've got a woman who is involved with the company that compromised herself and helped the feds, I guess. So you got to read a little bit further in between the lines than just listening to the fact that he's saying that he's signed to a snitch, that he's signed with a CEO, Rick Ross. Like, come on. Rick Ross was the biggest, one of the biggest rappers at the time. Who the hell wouldn't have signed to Rick Ross? You would have only not signed to Rick Ross if you were an idiot. Not putting anything against the homies, Currency and Wiz Khalifa. You know what I'm saying? Because they, I think they were being sought after by MMG as well. I'm pretty sure they were being sought after by MMG as well. So like I was saying, nothing against those guys because Currency, Wiz Khalifa, Meek, Wale, Rick Ross obviously had his head around the right artist. You know what I'm saying? So this is what 600 Breezy said when he was allowed on the Instagram Live. He said, "You're going to die when I see you," respectfully. Breezy told 6ix9ine on Instagram Live, "I'm not Meek Mill, and you got to move around with security because you are a bitch." Like I was saying, academics, 6ix9ine was asking, why is everyone giving him shit about moving around with security? 600 Breezy pulled no punches. He said, "You got to move around with security. It's not because you're a celebrity or anything like that. It's not because you're as big as Justin Timberlake or the Backstreet Boys. It's because you're a bitch. You got to move around with security because you a hoe. Real street dudes don't move with security guards. You're going to die. Your security guards better be strapped. All that. You police fat ass." 6ix9ine's response, a verbal fire of homophobic slurs and sexually explicit insults. Yeah, 6ix9ine really didn't have much to say on that. To be honest with you guys, 600 Breezy really got the upper hand on 6ix9ine. You know, 600 Breezy really got the upper hand on 6ix9ine in that one because he was talking a lot louder. So 6ix9ine kind of screwed up bringing him into the live, you know. Now, Little Reese is one thing. I know when 6ix9ine seen Little Reese want to join the live, I know when 6ix9ine saw Little Reese want to join the live, he freaked out. You know what I mean? He freaked out. He got all giddy. He was like, "Yo, shit, this is almost as good as Chief Keef." But 600 Breezy, man, he embarrassed you, 6ix9ine. He made you look like a bitch. The Source One News. I don't need no security. I got my fire on me. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's what he was saying. That's what he was saying, but he was lying because when Meek Mill spit on 6ix9ine, he ran back to his convertible. I'm sorry, guys. He ran back to his Escalade. He ran back to his Escalade. It's twist up season, though, you guys. It's time to twist up. Lil Durk, don't play them games. Yeah, Little Durk is too busy getting to the aspect of changing his life. Little Durk is making generational money. You know what I'm saying? Little Durk is making, like, when you hear Kodak Black say things like he wants to put energy windmills in Haiti. These guys like Kodak Black, Little Durk, they're making money so consistently and so big that what they can do with their money is amazing. Yo, Mike Clemens. Meek Mill needs security. Like, he's a multi-millionaire celebrity. Meek has really taken his status up in only a few years. I remember when he was dating Nicki Minaj, and people were being like, "Yo, but Meek's only worth $3 million." Right now, his net worth is $20 million. He's taken himself. How many times is that? You know what I'm saying? It's like 7 times. Zippa says, Mike, the thing is that Ross said he was never CEO. Yeah, but the thing about that, bro, is that Ross really overcame all that with the music. You know what I mean? Ross, hell no, he's not Mike Clemens. 6ix9ine is not richer than Meek Mill. No. Look up 6ix9ine's net worth. 8 million. 6ix9ine's net worth is 8 million on there. And to be honest with you guys, I was asking one of my friends who got money and shit, and I was like, yo, the way he looks in this video, can he maintain that lifestyle like every day? He's like, no, not with $8 million. That's a good night with $8 million. So that's not 6ix9ine's everyday lifestyle. No, no, Mike, I'm not gonna keep Mike. 6ix9ine did a deal for $13 million right before he got out of jail. 6ix9ine did a deal for $13 million right before he got out of jail. He told them, he was like, "Listen, if you don't sign me right now for 13 million," because he had a bunch of tax problems to take care of. So no, he didn't come home to a $20 million deal. Yeah, the networks aren't all the way factual, but it gives you an idea. Yo, Eric Spencer, how's everything, man? How's everything, my G? I don't know. I think Takashi took an L. Mike, I think Takashi took an L because he didn't really do much when that whole standoff happened. When that whole standoff happened, 6ix9ine didn't do shit besides get a little scene for his video, right? Is that what he did? Was that the whole point of that, to get a scene for his video? Good job. Good job. That's pathetic to me, you guys. I'm into the real music. I'm into the real music careers. You know what I mean? Boom, but we got one right here. 6ix9ine took an L and got spit on and got hyped for publicity. Maybe. 6ix9ine was trying to build up his publicity. He was trying to build up the anticipation, I should say, for his return. Well, if you think that money bag or whatever the hell your name is, then you can take your ass up out of here. I don't need no skirt. I got my fire in the club. All right, y'all. We're taking a little smoke break. Little smoke break. Then we're gonna get back into this thing, right? Oh, JR, you're out of here too, bro. Peace. Nah, Zippo, it was literally white right when it happened. You could see something touch 6ix9ine. Uptown 215, Philly in the building. Major salute. Ryan Jeffrey said Kid is underrated. Facts. Facts. Let me see what my bro Kid is doing right now. Let me see what my bro Kid is doing right now. Let's see what my bro Kid is doing right now. I'm about to send this live to Kid. Just sent the shit to Kid. Appreciate everybody for tapping in tonight. Definitely appreciate everybody for tapping in tonight. I'm going to get into another article here, you guys. This one's going to be from Complex. 6ix9ine and Little Reese get heated in exchange on Instagram Live. So the 6ix9ine versus Little Reese beef is showing no signs of dying down. Wow, what is this? Like a carbon copy article? Oh, here we go. Hot New Hip Hop's got some shit in regard to all the disparaging comments that 6ix9ine was making to King Von. Kid and Young Buck did do a mixtape together. So 6ix9ine unleashes attack on Little Durk over deceased friends and relatives. So after going after Meek Mill, 6ix9ine continues to set his sights on Durk. And I just want to say that bullshit that 6ix9ine said about Little Snoop was messed up. You know what I mean? Saying all that shit about how his artist got killed by his uncle and then he just kept on doing his music. Like, come on, get the hell out of here, man. Meek Mill changed that kid's life, you little dumbass. Meek Mill helped Snoop in ways that somebody like Little Snoop would have never believed, in ways that Snoop's family would have never believed. Being somebody that works on music, you never know if you're going to make it in this business. For him to get accepted by Meek Mill and Dream Chasers and you to say some bullshit like that, I'm sorry, your little punk-ass friend, what's his name? What's your friend's punk-ass name? Drew or something. 6ix9ine's best friend. What's his little bitch-ass best friend's name? What's his name? Trife Drew. Just because you can never put on an artist that would pop. Little whack-ass. Trife Drew. Bullshit. Then you snitched on Kuda B. You really had something with Kuda B, but you're a snitch. Sorry, that just made me go off. Yeah, man, you know, like when 6ix9ine said that bullshit about Little Snoop, that made me go off, man. Sour Diesel, my dude. Smoking on the last of my Sour Diesel. About to go get some more tomorrow. Hopefully it's not Sour Diesel. I love sour, but I'd like something a little different. Nah, man, that ain't beef when you mention Little Snoop like that and say like Meek didn't do nothing for Little Snoop. Like that's complete bullshit. Where the hell's Trife Drew? Trife Drew is scared to come on the internet because of you, 6ix9ine. The only question any interviewer wants to ask Trife Drew is about 6ix9ine. Yeah, Frank asks, what will 6ix9ine? Wow, you're out of here, JR. You're like completely out of here now, bro. Like, bro, like I don't even think you understand who you're talking to, man. You're just like a loser at your house, probably. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm a loser that owns my house. You dig? I'm a loser that owns a house. I'm a loser that's in the music industry. You know what I'm saying? I'm a loser that knows how to make moves that generate success. All you can do is go and comment. But more success to you. You won't be commenting on here no more, brother. Somebody asked, what will 6ix9ine's life look like in the future? I was actually speaking on that when I was touching on how Little Durk is setting up generational wealth. Guys like Kodak Black, you know, guys that can consistently make money. You know what I mean? This $50, $60, $70,000. You know what I'm saying? Like Boosie came home from jail up into the pandemic, was doing a string of shows, making a ton of money. 6ix9ine came back at a point where there wasn't any shows. Would 6ix9ine be doing shows right now? Without a doubt. Will he be doing shows in 10 months? Will he be doing shows in 10 months when it's back to normal? 18 months when it's back to normal? We'll have to wait and see, you guys. Will he be picking up all the bags that all these guys are going to get? Probably not. If I had to bet on it, probably not. So how will his future look? You can see how his future is going to look. Look at the way he's saving money now by the shit that he eats. You know what I'm saying? By the shit that he wears. You know what I'm saying? He's toning down his lifestyle right now a little bit so he can save some of that money. I think he'll probably, you know what I mean? He'll probably enjoy his life. You know what I'm saying? Like what? He's obviously made some money off of those Hulu documentaries, and wherever they're showing his documentaries as well, he's making money off of, you guys. His mouth is foul as hell. His mouth is foul as hell, but that's not the only reason I dislike him. I dislike him because his mind is foul as hell. He thinks up some of the worst shit. He does some of the worst shit to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, look what he did. He put out that video where he put on a big ass diaper and he was trying to mock little Reese because of some shit that happened to him. One and Done says that Riff Raff wants to box 6ix9ine for $1 million. Riff Raff came up on that TV show on MTV. Yeah, Riff Raff also came up. He was Riff Raff had a relationship where he dropped an album, actually. Excuse me, guys. I want to make sure my facts are right. Yeah. Riff Raff actually had a deal with Diplo at one point, you know, more so than being known for his TV show. Gabby, what's poppin'? Appreciate you for tapping in tonight. Said he's nothing but a busta. 100% facts. Babyface Assassin said, I F with, wow, really? Babyface done got a picture with 3 of his baddest chicks, posted it up. What's up, Babyface Assassin? Stop being quite so disrespectful in the comments, man, and I will read off more of your shit. Bangones Only says, notice he said nothing about Aaron Barrow and he was in the hiding when he passed off. I don't know what you're talking about there, my brother. Code Red in the building. Major salute. Go ahead, hit that like button. Share this video. Let me get back into the article on hot new hip hop. So 6ix9ine attacks Little Durk's. 6ix9ine unleashes attack on Little Durk over deceased friends and relatives. After sharing his latest track, Zaza, Tekashi 6ix9ine trolling antics have ramped up. The New York rapper recently had a highly publicized run-in with Meek Mill, a confrontation that Meek claims was unavoidable because 6ix9ine and his crew were allegedly waiting for him. The pair of artists have been at odds by social media, and when they finally met face-to-face, they were mostly insults hurled and mania as entourages attempted to keep them separated. Soon, Meek previewed a song where he took a lyrical jab at the controversial artist, but before he could drop it, 6ix9ine wanted to beat him to the punch. Yeah, that's right. Meek Mill had released a song where he was, you know what I mean? He was releasing a song where it seemed to be taking a shot at 6ix9ine, but it was more of a subliminal, you know what I mean? But that's not really what Meek needs to do. You know what I mean? Meek doesn't need to drop diss records. He's not known for dropping diss records. Not even in the beef with Drake did he drop beef records. You know what I'm saying? Meek Mill wasn't known for that. Meek Mill is known for coming back and putting out good music, championships, winning losses. You know what I mean? Wins and losses. Mikey, why don't you like 6ix9ine? Yo, because look what he did. What do you mean, why don't I like 6ix9ine? Look what he did. Look what he did. You know what I'm saying? Coup to be. Got him wrapped up with the whole shit. Filming. TMZ. Yo, I got a 30 pack for somebody that hits up Chief Keef. What the hell kind of shit is that, man? You're on TMZ. Some people don't know how to do their rap careers, man. Like, that's a reason why I don't like this dude. Like, he's an embarrassment to the culture, and he done got 13, 14, however many people locked up. Meek sold his soul to Jay-Z. I don't know about that, man. Meek Mill built his way up under Rick Ross's label after building himself up through the independent underground scene with his mixtape series, Flamers. Then he signed with Ross. Then he released, 2 or 3 albums with Ross. And then he did a management deal with Roc Nation. What are you even talking about? That's hard work, grind, and determination. That's perseverance. That's dream chasing, my friend. Come on now. Yo, Oliver, have a good night, bro. We enjoyed that one comment that you dropped for us, man. Appreciate you, man. Go tap in with Jordan Tower or MRAC or Doggy Diamonds. You know what I mean? Go tap in with some of those guys. Adam 22, Academics. Mikey T just isn't for you. Mikey T just isn't for you. And that's no diss, because I hear other people are mentioning my name on platforms as well. You know what I'm saying? So I'll mention whoever name I want to. But when it comes to me telling my story, no one's going to write my story for me. You know what I'm saying? Until I get that big ass book deal and they're like, all right, Mike, this is the guy who's going to write the story and you're going to tell him everything that happened and he's going to pen it. Yo, Young Music, what's popping? What's popping with you tonight? Young Music in the building. Yeah, my guy right here says, I listen to real rap. I agree with you on that. So Meek not getting treated for having that rat lady as a friend. I mean, you got to think about it like this, man. If you work for a company and there's somebody in the company a few way ahead of you, you know what I mean? There's a difference between an executive, a vice president at a company, and an artist that's under a management of a company. You got to understand that, man. You know, you're not going to be taking shots at the higher ups at your company. Who gives a damn, man? Come on. Who gives a damn if they smashed on his baby mama and kidnapped him and stole from him? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? What is that? That's not the conversation, bro. That's not the you don't condone that shit over some bullshit like that, though. You know what I mean? This is my response to that. See, now you're just wrong, straight money. See, now you're just wrong because listen, the woman who is in question is a whole nother part of the company, you know? Meek Mill signed with Roc Nation to be alongside Jay-Z. So like don't get it twisted, man. But I haven't read into that too much, man. But I'm asking you, I'm saying if Roc Nation came to you, you're not gonna sign with them? Like what? Now, I already done said about 6ix9ine signing an artist. 6ix9ine signing an artist is a waste of time. If 6ix9ine signs an artist, it's a complete waste of time. Look at his homie Trife Drew. He's nowhere. It doesn't matter if she's on paperwork, my G. That's not who Meek Mill is directly corresponding with. Meek Mill is more in the interest of directly corresponding with Jay-Z. Iceberg in the building. What's poppin', G's? If Rock Nation came to me and they were like, "Hey, Mikey T, the movie star, we love what you're doing on the internet. We wanted you to sign a management deal with Rock Nation," I would say, "Yeah, let me see the paperwork. 100%. We could definitely speak about doing a deal." You kidding me? I'm not going to make a deal about a big deal about not joining a company that has X amount of employees. There's probably what, three, four, 500. I might even be short. I might be wrong, but there's a ton of employees at Rock Nation. And one dude's asking me if he signed to 6ix9ine. It's a whole different situation, you guys. I don't know, Ryan. I don't really find 6ix9ine's baby mama too sexy, to be 100% honest with you. In the chat, do y'all think 6ix9ine's baby mama is sexy? I want to know. Yes or no? Thumbs up, thumbs down. What do y'all think? Would y'all be bagging 6ix9ine's baby mama? Let's get that answer in here. Okay, Flip Zippo says facts. She's thick as hell. He would. 6ix9ine's mom is a ghetto tree. Yeah, I'm not too big into her. I'm not too big into her, you know? Ronald says, heck yeah, she's pretty. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's get back into it though, you guys. Um, so guys, the director of the recent Hulu documentary, and this is on Hot New Hip Hop, the director of the recent Hulu documentary about 6ix9ine called him a horrible human being. And some are revisiting that comment after the rapper shifted his attention from Meek to Lil Durk. 6ix9ine once again drew attention to the friends and family members of Durk's that have tragically lost their lives to gun violence. He Googled Lil Durk dead homies and took a screenshot of the result on May 31st, 2014. Durk's cousin rapper OTF Nunu was murdered, reads a post made by 6ix9ine. Then on March 17th, 2015, OTF Chino, Durk's manager, was also shot dead. On November 6, 2020, Lil Durk's close friend King Von was murdered. So this is where 6ix9ine is saying your cousin, your manager, and your friend. You know, because he's so all over the place. I thought he was saying that about Meek Mill, to be honest with you guys. And I was like, who the hell is this guy talking about? You know what I mean? Yo, Missing, don't worry about calling him anything because I just blocked your ass. Yo, some people is weird as hell, Iceberg. I'm sorry you got to deal with that. Shane Valdez in here. Weed. Ha, 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 ha. You're hilarious. Young Music says he better stop playing with Durk for real. Let's get back into it, guys. So he Googled Lil Durk dead homies. This is 6ix9ine Googling Lil Durk dead homies. Then he took a screenshot of the result on May 31st, 2014. Durk's cousin, OTF Nunu, was murdered. And this is on Hot New Hip Hop, you guys. So then on March 17th, 6ix9ine made it March 17th, 2015, OTF Chino, Durk's friend and manager, was also shot dead on November 6th. And let me just say this, you guys. I actually knew Chino. Chino was one of the people who put Chino was one of the people who put me in contact to interview Durk. You know what I mean? Like, so fuck you, 6ix9ine. Pulling up that bullshit about Chino like people weren't really heard about that. Game tried to press Durk and you see what happened. Game jumped on a song. Game jumped on a song with Tyga because Tyga and Game were tight. Tyga had a lot more clout than Little Durk at the time. Let's get this situated, you guys. Little Durk ran into Tyga in a studio. For anyone who doesn't know about this, Durk ran into Tyga in a studio, or Tyga had arrived to Durk's studio session. Durk played him a song. He was like, "Yo, I actually mentioned your girl, Black China." Black China and Tyga were actually dating at the time. They had a son together. Little Durk made a sly remark, something about, "If I don't wife her, I'm gonna go Black China," something along those lines, you guys. Tyga was like, "Yo, I need you to take that line out of the song, man," which I don't understand how that would work, you guys. Which I don't understand how that would work, you guys. But Tyga was like, "Yo, I'm gonna need you to take that out of the song." Durk was like, "Yo, I got no problem with that. You got a problem with doing a song with me in response? Like, we do a record together?" Tyga was like, "Hell yeah." Tyga never did the record. Durk put out the record, still mentioning Black China. Tyga responded with a diss. Tyga responded with a diss track, and he put the game on it. And that's how it went. That's how it went. So that's actually how that thing went. And then Little Durk was in LA on a promo run, much like he came out to Miami and did a promo run for his single "This Ain't What You Want." So he went to LA promoting his record, and Durk is that real. Durk is pretty real. Durk is a real one, you guys. So Durk actually went up to the game when the game was in a club. Tyga wasn't there, and Durk actually checked the game, and the game respected that. It could have been a melee, the game said, but nah, those two talked it out, and that was some real shit. That was some real shit. So that's that story right there. Anybody wants to donate to the channel, hit that Cash App Mikey T Movie. If you guys want to donate to the channel, if anybody wants to show the support. So let's get back into this, you guys. So 6ix9ine added Little Durk and said, "Tell the truth about your gang, man. They're dying. They're really dying," wrote the rapper. "Back in blood, cap." Little Reese jumped in the comments to call out 6ix9ine. "Too bad you snitch on your gang." Yep, I seen that the other day. He's calling out Durk because tell the truth about your gang, man. They're really dying. Getting it back in blood, cap. Now, Little Durk's associate, Reese, responded, "Too bad you snitch on your gang," with a sad crying emoji. So, yeah, Little Reese has always been there to take shots right back at 6ix9ine. But today, when Little Reese actually joined the live, when Little Reese actually joined the live, you could hear that he doesn't have much of his voice left because of what happened to him, because of the fact that he got shot in the throat. That's something 6ix9ine didn't remember right off the bat. So 6ix9ine was a little thrown off when Little Reese actually passed the phone to his homie, who was saying shit like, "Yo, man, you're too disrespectful. You're too disrespectful." Jeremy, what's popping? I appreciate you for tuning in tonight, man. We're talking about the whole situation with 6ix9ine basically disrespecting the hell out of King Von and Little Durk, basically saying that nobody slid since King Von passed. And that prompted Little Reese to actually jump on the live. And Little Reese actually pulls out the hammer, pulls out the Blicky. You know what I'm saying? And 6ix9ine was a little thrown back by it, although he was trying to act like he wasn't. He was trying to act like, "Oh, what? You think that's going to scare me? Why didn't you pull that out on the people who made you shit yourself? Why didn't you pull that out on the people who made you shit yourself?" That's what he just kept yelling over and over. And he was really overpowering Little Reese's homie. He was really overpowering Little Reese. And that's what makes these 6ix9ine conversations so whack. But where it all backfired on him, it really did. It backfired on 6ix9ine is when he actually had 600 Breezy. You know what I'm saying? He had 600 Breezy on the live. He had like 400,000 plus people on at that point, you guys. And he brought in 600. And 600 just like was talking, and 600's voice is so deep that it was overpowering anything 6ix9ine could say. And all you could basically hear was this guy 600 Breezy telling him, I'm not Meek Mill. I'm going to show up on you. And when I do, security won't matter. All types of shit. Yeah, he was. He was. Because of the fact that little Reese couldn't really speak up, you know? Thank you. I appreciate you showing Marcus. You're thorough and a positive enterprise on the way up, my brother. Stay up, G. Definitely appreciate you tapping in, my dude. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Okay. Breezy. Babyface says Breezy used to be a G. He turned to be nobody. He turned BD. Nobody respect him in Chicago. Well, I mean, 6ix9ine respected him enough to put him on the live. So, and now, you know, if he didn't have a lot of clout after that, I think he certainly does. Fast Eddie is hilarious. Fast Eddie is hilarious. How can a man who got robbed, beat up, life threatened, girl smashed, extorted, etc., then snitched in front of the whole world, how can you come out with a diss track? My question is, how can you take credit for all of it? Like, he's literally trying to take credit for all of it now. He's like, yo, I'm the realist. I was really a rapper that was living the way that I said it was. And y'all don't understand why I had to do what I had to do. Y'all don't get it. So I guess he's trying to insinuate if all those people weren't doing all the things to him, like smashing his girl, extorting him, stealing his slushy money, if they weren't doing all that shit to him, that he would have went down with them. He would have went down with the camp. You know what I'm saying? That's where you differ, 6ix9ine. You can't take no credit for any of that shit. Even though I'm going to keep it real right here. I'm going to keep it real. You say that you were involved with the shit when they were robbing people in lobbies. My G, you were filming from the inside of a vehicle. That doesn't mean you were involved. You were not involved if you were filming from inside of a vehicle and then you posted on the gram. You were not involved, my friend. Note 2, Casanova was going to whoop your ass. Casanova was going to whoop your ass at the Barclays if one of your homies didn't let off that shot. That's number 2. Paul Daly, much love from Ireland. I appreciate you tapping in. I appreciate you for tapping in. Yeah, straight money. He was the cameraman. Even that dude who was the cameraman in the Rollo situation got out. You know what I mean? Even that dude was in the Rollo situation. The dude who was filming Rollo was like, today I'm jumping on the camera. Dude is so weird. But yeah, he's taking off and shit. But yeah, he even got out of jail from that shit. So 6ix9ine was the Treyway. It's Treyway. He was the Treyway cameraman. It's Treyway's cameraman. That's what it was. You know what I mean? A lot of these rappers, before they blow up, they're cameramen. They're bag boys. You know, at the deli. They're bag boys at the local grocery. You know what I mean? They, 6ix9ine was walking people their groceries for a $2.50 tip. He would bring it out to their car and put it in their trunk. You know what I mean? Tone 360 Dialect, appreciate you for tapping in, man. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. You can't respect a dude whose only action is trolling and ratting. Yeah, I'll use that to go into the fact that some people in the chat were saying that 6ix9ine's way of making money is going to be to troll. Yeah, you're right. You know, as long as he can market up a little bit of beef and get 20 million views on YouTube in a day, I'm sure he can make a ton of money. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't get why he took such a long, you know what I mean? He took such a long vacation. Like I said earlier, it sucks the time that he got out for him. because he's not going to be able to tour right now. I mean, you should really never say it sucks getting out of jail, but it sucks for him coming out at this point where he can't take these records like Trolls with Nicki Minaj and tour it all over America. Because, if he could, him and Nicki Minaj would be out there getting those big. They would have went out and got the 100 bags that they could have got before it wore thin. You know what I'm saying? But to say that, it's not that, Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones says it's not cool, but would you do 47 years for a dude who didn't give a F about you? Well, they say he would have only done 2 years, first of all, my G. And second of all, you see, so what are you saying? So look what if anybody saw Judas and the Black Messiah, you know what I mean, the Fred Hampton movie. If you guys saw that movie, look what the snitch ended up doing to himself. He snitched on Fred Hampton, and then in 1990 he actually took his own life. 20 years later, you guys, he took his own life. Well, that's my response to you. Look what happened to that guy who snitched on Fred Hampton. He actually went on to take his own life. Zippo says, how shy to get 15 and 6ix9ine was going to get almost 50? Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, you're right. No, the rumors were that 6ix9ine was going to end up doing 6ix9ine was going to end up doing 2 years. But let me tell you, these guys, when they got their record deals, they're so damn scared of doing 2 years in jail. Appreciate everybody for tapping in tonight. We got 275 strong in here. I want everybody who hasn't done it already to hit that like button. We're going to get back into this news brief. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Complex has it written out here. 6ix9ine and Little Reese get into a heated exchange on Instagram Live. The 6ix9ine versus Little Reese beef is starting to show no signs of dying down. Shortly after going at it with 600 Breezy, 6ix9ine got into another heated exchange with Little Reese on Instagram Live. Footage of the broadcast shows the Brooklyn rapper defending his disparaging comments against the late King Von, whose death was seemingly referenced in Tekashi's new track, Zaza. The two are heard going back and forth before Little Reese flashes his gun. So as Complex wrote here that Little Reese joined in after 6ix9ine's comments about the late King Von. 6ix9ine was basically saying, he was like, nobody was with Quando Rondo. It was 50-on-1. It was literally 50-on-1 when it came to that fight. And if King Von, 6ix9ine was wrong because he said if King Von would have killed Quando Rondo, that the people would have praised him. But what he should have said is, if King Von would have whooped Quando Rondo's ass that night, all the blogs would have called him the coolest person. And he's absolutely right about that. He's absolutely right about that. He's right about that fact. Appreciate that $5 donation, man. I definitely do appreciate that $5 donation. But I don't think, first of all, people weren't really going that hard on Quando Rondo. You know what I mean? They were saying that what happened is what happened. You know what I mean? It's not like they were dissing Quando Rondo. Now, if Quando Rondo would have just got beat up, he would have been called a bitch. He would have been called weak. He would have been looked down on. You know what I'm saying? He would have been looked down on by everyone that was associated with the other party. Everybody that's associated with Durk and Chief Keef and King Von's camp that have been like, yo, King Von's number one. You know what I'm saying? But 6ix9ine bringing that whole thing up, he's finally getting his feelings out about it after many months. As we know, he went on his hiatus. So now he wants to come out and he wants to pour out Moet. He wants to pour out Moet for King Von. He wants to say rest in piss and all this disrespectful ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, Little Durk is going to have a much longer career than 6ix9ine. Okay, hold on. Anthony Mackie said that's bullshit. You put a hit on somebody and you can't do 2 years. You snitching. You come home and you talk shit and you get life for shedding up hits, and that's bullshit. Fire. Big facts, man. Big facts. I don't think there was no way that 6ix9ine was gonna do the 50 years. I mean, like he wasn't gonna do no 50 years. He was gonna do a few years, and he couldn't even sit up with the guys. He couldn't even sit up with them. No, Mr. Jones, I'm just saying, like, just because he somebody disses the dead, disses dead ops in their songs, like, what are you saying, man? Like, what reason? I want you to write in what reason 6ix9ine even has to diss King Von. All right, let's get back into this, guys. So the two are heard going back and forth before Little Reese flashes his gun. 6ix9ine appeared unfazed and then questioned why Little Reese didn't have the same energy when he was attacked in 2019. Little Reese's friend then hopped on to tell 6ix9ine he was too internet and too disrespectful. Of course, 6ix9ine refused to back down and questioned why they were so upset with him when speaking on the dead, when Von and Durk had done the same to the late Tuka. Hold on. So when y'all dissing Tuka, it's not disrespectful? 6ix9ine says before Little Reese signs off. And then 6ix9ine is like, the dude shitted on himself. Want to pull out a gun on my IG. And 6ix9ine says that he was not scared. He wasn't scared at all when the dude pulled out the gun. But 6ix9ine kept mentioning it all the way until the end of the video, you guys. He kept mentioning it throughout the video. It obviously shook him up. And a lot of people will say, oh, it's not scary. Somebody flashing a gun on you on live. Oh, is it not scary having 600 Breezy show up on your live and saying that security isn't going to hold him back? Is that he's not going to do the same thing as Meek Mill? Is that not scary too? Because, guys, these are real things that happened. Little Reese did pop up in the live. Breezy said what he said. You know what I mean? There are people that are upset that 6ix9ine is going on the internet and saying rest in piss. You get it? Well, let me tell you something, Lisa Balenciaga. Appreciate you for tapping in as well. He's not getting all the attention that he had before. It's a lot less attention than he had before. Believe it or not. He isn't getting the same big attention. If you saw on his live today, he only had 400,000 max people watching. That means 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. He had 1/5 of the people watching that were tuned in for when he first came home. 6ix9ine was reaching to have academics join him on the live. He was struggling by himself. That's why he loved to do those little commercials with 50 back in the day. Steve Lamron in the building. Appreciate you for tapping in, man. Appreciate you for tapping in tonight. Everyone tapping in right now. We got 340 people in the building. Kick Jam is tagged right now. Click Jam is tagged right now. I want everyone in here. If you're a music artist, if you're a producer, if you're a director, you know what I'm saying? If you're an actor, anything along those lines, I want you to tap in with clickjam.com. I have their Instagram pinned right now. Let me tell you a little bit about it before we get back into the exclusive. ClickJam is the world's first digital platform designed specifically to unite the world of music. Here's some of the amazing things you can do with ClickJam right now. ClickJam.com, y'all. Post your news updates. If you're an artist, you can post your news updates. If you're a director, you can post who you're going to be working with in the future. If you're an artist, you can post if you've got a upcoming collaboration. If you're going to be working with a certain producer that's famous, or if you've got a new interview on Hot New Hip Hop DX, Hip Hop Since 1987, any of these platforms, you can post on ClickJam. You can post your news updates, concert dates, videos, or music files directly on ClickJam timeline. And you can keep your fans in the loop with links from your SoundCloud, YouTube, and other media to connect and content to your post to reach a huge audience. Excuse me, guys. And you can link your SoundCloud, YouTube, and other media content to your post to reach a huge audience of musicians and music lovers. When we jam with Click Jam. Definitely appreciate everyone tapping in, and I'd appreciate everybody following Click Jam. If you're an artist, director, producer, actor, anything along those lines, tap in with Click Jam. So let me get into this. Steve Lamron says, this is why 50 Cent is different, bruh. In front of 60,000 people in Summer Jam, he got slow robbed and whooped. When you see your op, you can't worry about no police. LOL, Meek lame. So let me try to break that down a little bit. So basically you're saying that 50 had his own homies there with him who handled business for him, and he didn't have to worry about security doing it. But also, they went a little far on Slow Bucks, man, to snatch his chain and all that shit. You know what I mean? You wouldn't expect security to do that. I don't know if these rappers have security to beat people up. And then, I don't know, Eve's Kill, but you're out of here, bro. Have a good night. Appreciate you, man. Villain, if you want to hit me up on some business, it's Mikey T _ the movie star on Instagram. Hit me up on the gram. Hit me with a DM. This video today, though, is brought to you by Click Jam. I want everyone to follow Click Jam right now. Anthony, they said Meek wasn't on parole. Eric Hart says, can you imagine getting extorted in the free world and then get extorted at in prison? 6ix9ine is not gangsta, and the men who was profiting from him was not his boys. He is not street. Yeah, you're right. He's not street. So why is he going in all the videos and saying that he was living all the ways that the rappers were living? It's totally cap. It's totally cap, man. I don't dig it. I don't dig the way he's doing that shit. What the hell is this? Oh, I hate these tall ass motherfuckers. I'm about to write him back some weird. Some people mad that I want to. All right. The Blackout Network podcast in the building. Definitely appreciate you for tapping in, man. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Meek is off parole. That got exonerated when he came home due to Rock Nation and that rat, Desiree Perez. Maybe that's the case. I'm not really too sure. Blackout podcast obviously must read into that a little bit. Snow Billy. I'm not too familiar with who Snow Billy is, just because all those people are so confusing. I had to like decide not to interview any of them because they're all so damn confusing. Just to be honest with you, you don't know who's lying. You don't know who's lying about what, man. Steve asks, was Meek scared of the police, or was he scared that they might lose the fight against 6ix9ine security? Let's keep it real now. I think Meek was just worried about it not escalating into something real. You know what I mean? I think he was just worried about it not escalating into a scene where there was 4 or 5 people shot in a garage. You know what I mean? And then, you know what I mean? Because Meek has actually faced a couple civil suits like that from concerts and shit like that. If you haven't ever heard of that, Steve, I know you probably have seen a headline here and there, but Meek has been charged in civil suits based on shootings happening during his performances and shit like that. So, to be honest with you, I think that could have been one of the biggest things to worry about. But also, Meek is the same guy who has gone into a shoe store when he heard one of his ops was there and just had his crew just beat their ass. But who knows? Maybe some of those people could have been eliminated from Meek Mill's life since that point. So what do I think is going to happen with 6ix9ine? He's probably going to do another album that'll sell like 40, 50,000 units. If he's smart, he'll keep on releasing his YouTube singles because that's where his big money is going to be. That's where his big money is going to be. And if those big ass weird twins, has the big twins ever hit up anybody on here? Those guys are so weird. I hate when these big ass twins, they be taking pictures with everybody. They're big ass twins and they always be hitting me up for an interview. And it's like, nobody wants to interview you, man. Stop hitting me up. Yo, Luis Garcia says, my first time here seems very interesting. I appreciate you and your time, bro. Damn, Luis Garcia, I appreciate you tapping in and watching the content, man. I do a lot of commentaries, but don't get it twisted. I also do video interviews. I just dropped new video interviews with Uncasa, PD Crack, Kid. So stay tuned for all of that, but also tap into my commentaries, man. I always interact with the fans in the room as well. Nap Dot in the building tonight. What's poppin', G's? G Breeze said when G Breeze, West Coast in the building. Salute my brother. G Breeze said when it's time to go, it's time to go. Yo, vibes. All right, Billy Aldo. I'm gonna hit Billy Aldo and I'm gonna see if he wants to do an interview. Vibes, let him know Mikey T, the movie star's coming for an interview. Prayed up in the building. I appreciate you for subscribing, my dude. Definitely appreciate you for subscribing to the channel. If you have friends that know about that love hip hop, obviously you probably do. Let them know Mikey T, the movie star, does some of the dopest interviews. Like I said, new interviews out right now with Uncasa, PD Crack. You know what I'm saying? OT the Real. Bunch of new dope interviews. No, man, don't disrespect Ross, man. Ross is a good ass dude. Ross is a good ass dude, even though he didn't sign me to MMG when he could have. You know what I mean? Even though we didn't do the deal that we should have, I was hoping to do a deal with Ross at MMG and shit. Bosco's cool. You know what I mean? Bosco's cool. Yo, I appreciate you. Yo, I appreciate you, ugly ass white boy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You dig? I bet you no other blogger will ever acknowledge your comments, though. Salute to you for tapping in. OT the Real definitely is fire. David Larkin in the building tonight. Appreciate you for tapping in. Let's get back to the story for everyone. Let's get back into the story for everyone just tapping in. So we're on Complex. So we were just talking about the Little Reese altercation with 6ix9ine where he brandished the Blicky and then he passed off the phone to his homie to talk and let 6ix9ine know that he's too internet, he's too disrespectful. And you know what I mean? When people, he's like, he also said one other thing. He said, you're not even in the hood for anyone to even get at you to be making these comments. 6ix9ine at the time was actually on a yacht. So that exchange was actually pretty tame compared to the one involving 600 Breezy, though, you guys. The Chicago rapper also slammed 6ix9ine for disrespecting Vaughn and then proceeded to issue some serious threats. 6ix9ine's got to realize, like, dissing King Vaughn, saying rest in piss, you're going to rub a lot of people the wrong way. At a certain point in time, you're going to have to go back to doing live shows, man. And right now, you're rubbing a lot of people the wrong way, unless you're just going to be a YouTube rapper. You know what I mean? And 20 million views, okay, you'll make some money. You'll make some money. H-Town. Yo, Seresto Cannon, appreciate you for tapping in, but that's going to be your first warning. So you can get up out of here. You can stay, whatever you want to do, man. I don't be messing with that dumb shit in the chat, though, man. Dude's like, oh, you was mad as hell yesterday. I'm about to go to Miami. I'm about to go to Miami, and we'll see if he's in all the clubs. We'll see if he's at Mansion. We'll see if he's at Story. We'll see if he's at Cameo. We'll see if he's at Live. We'll see if Bamboo even still exists, because that was kind of like it would be there sometimes type of club. Yep, facts. G Breeze said he simply put it to him right. 6ix9ine ain't running around like they said. They out here. He ain't see, so we see what we do in the internet games. Right. Right. He put it to him right. 6ix9ine isn't running around like they said. That's right. 6ix9ine was waiting around for Meek Mill. Like 6ix9ine got the location, sort of like when Stitches got the location for the game, and then he waited around until until he came out. And then he popped out on him like, yo, dude, I'm here. Da 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 da. Hold up. Mikey, you need to check this moderator. He's bugging out. I don't have two accounts, and that was someone else. Feel real disrespected. Oh, why? Was there another Eddie in here or something like that? Was there another Fast Eddie? And yo, Fast Eddie, you're not talking about Iceberg, right? Iceberg's really good, man. My moderators are usually really good about their shit. Iceberg, Peasy, Fly Prolific. Oh, yo, well, Fast Eddie's a cool ass dude. Iceberg, try to differentiate him between the other one. Any of the moderators. And definitely, Eddie, I appreciate your $5 donation, man. Rich is bringing up how Little Reese actually flashed his gun. I even question why Little Reese would do that. Unless I mean he's allowed to carry it. You know what I mean? Unless Little Reese isn't actually a felon and he actually has a license to carry. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of annoying to me how much money these guys will spend on guns. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, you just got out of the hospital. What did you go? You went and spent more money on guns? Like, come on, man. No, I appreciate you, Fast Eddie. Fast Eddie says, I love this channel and I go out of my way not to disrespect it. Yeah, I take that disrespect kind of, you know what I mean, to heart. You know what I mean? Like last night, because of all the snowstorms and shit, there was only like 20 people online and shit. And you know what I mean? Some people were just acting like that's the way it always is in here. And that's bullshit, man, because we got some great viewers on this channel, man. Zippo's hilarious. One and done. Hit maker. Talking about my bro Young Berg. Fast Eddie said Pac is my favorite rapper. So guys, so Complex is reporting here that the exchange was pretty tame. The exchange between Little Reese and 6ix9ine was pretty tame compared to the one involving 600 Breezy. The Chicago rapper also slammed 6ix9ine for disrespecting Vaughn and then proceeded to issue some serious threats. You're going to die when I see you, respectfully, Breezy told 6ix9ine on Instagram Live. I'm not Meek, and you got to move around with security because you're a bitch. You got to move around with security because you're a hoe. Real street dudes don't move with security guards. You're going to die. Your security guards better be strapped. All that, you police fat ass. So 600 Breezy was pretty much answering a question that 6ix9ine kept asking to everybody that would come into his live. Everybody that would come into his live, he would ask him, why is everyone making a big deal about me having security? Why don't they make a big deal about other celebrities like Justin Bieber having security and Meek having security? Well, 600 Breezy answered the question for you right there. He said, You got to move around with security because you're a bitch. You got to move with security because you're a hoe. You see, Meek Mill, Justin Bieber, major celebrities like this, Justin Timberlake, you know what I mean? 50 Cent. These people move with security guards because they're famous. When asked, that's what the answer that 6ix9ine was looking for. He wanted the answer to be because I'm famous. But the answer, quite simply, is because you're a bitch. The answer is because you're a bitch, 6ix9ine. That's why. It's because you're a hoe ass. You're a hoe ass dude. That's why you have to have security with you. No other reason. It's not because you're a celebrity. It's not because you're an ultra famous movie star. It's not because everybody in their world wants to come up to you and get your autograph and touch you and grab an item of clothing off of you, have you sign their titty, as Gilly the Kid would say. It's not because of none of that. It's because you're scared of somebody running up on you, beating the hell out of you. You know what I mean? It's because you're scared of somebody filming you and making an example out of you. That's why you have security. Ooh. Damn. G Breeze says, don't threaten him on the net. Just pray and wait. Maybe one day you can run into him the right way. Yeah, yeah, a lot of people aren't gonna do it the same way that Meek Mill played it. You know what I mean? Because Meek Mill obviously is a guy who's worth multi-millions. You know what I mean? Meek is going to a place where he's gonna be worth so much. But 6ix9ine needs the clout right now in order to be worth something. You know what I mean? But 600 Breezy said it's not going to be like when Meek Mill ran into you. It's not going to be like that. Yo, Ryan Miller, 199 super chat. I appreciate you for supporting the channel, my dude. Definitely appreciate you for supporting the channel. If anybody else wants to support the channel, if you guys want to go a step further than just hitting that like button, if you guys want to support the channel, tap in, Cash App, Mikey T Movie. Any donation is appreciated, you guys. Dave said Meek's still supposed to be street. What about that doesn't make him street? What about that doesn't make him street? He made 6ix9ine look like a total goofball. 6ix9ine was jumping around like he was a kid waiting to hit the pinata. You know what I mean? 6ix9ine looked like a total goofball in that situation. Ryan Miller said, my guy Ryan Miller said, get them likes up. We got 177 likes in here, you guys. Let's get that up to 200 likes. Hit that like button, you all. Let's get that up to 200 likes. Like. And then he also said, hit that super chat from my man Mikey T. So if y'all know what super chat is, hit that super chat with a donation. If you guys have Cash App, hit that Cash App donation. Let me see. Let me get back to this right here. This is what 600 Breezy said to 6ix9ine, you guys. He said, you're going to die when I see you, respectfully. I'm not Meek. And you got to move around with security because you're a bitch. You got to move around with security because you're a hoe. Real street dudes don't move with security guards. You're going to die. Your security guards better be strapped. All that. You police fed ass. Yep, that's what 600 Breezy said. It was a little much in my opinion, you know what I mean? Just basically when 600 Breezy first got onto the live, when he literally first got onto the live, the first things he was saying is, you're going to die. I hope you die. I'm going to kill you. Well, I better, he was saying all that type of crazy shit. He was saying all that type of crazy shit. Oh, damn, man. You gave me your whole allowance. Oh, shit. I'm going to have to spend that shit wisely. Zippo says, all right, so I guess somebody asked Zippo what he would have done if he was in Meek Mill and 6ix9ine shoes. And I just want to say this totally would have been impossible, Zippo, but I'm going to read it. Zippo says, I would have asked for a fair one. Security, backup. He's the one paying them. Yeah, that would have never happened, bro. Yo, Rich Marley, appreciate you for tapping in. Boston is in the building. Boston, stand up. Definitely salute some of the interviews that I've done out in Boston, from Millie's to Terminology, Mass Pike Miles. You know what I mean? Definitely some dope talent in Boston. Fast Eddie goes, if you shoot me, you're famous. If I shoot you, I'm brainless. Said it yourself. Yo, that was the classic 50 Cent line from It's Best You Be a Gentleman. Watch what you say. Jesus Christ will save you. Ha. Walter Stone says, wish Rondo number 9 was home. There probably wouldn't be a 6ix9ine. God damn. Charles King says that Little Reese needs to worry about the dudes that shot him in the neck. Ryan Jeffries says Quilly is a real Philly dude. My man Iceberg says, I wish hashtag Free Casanova would have broke 6ix9ine. He stayed his hardest to stay out of jail too. Damn. So Iceberg, do you think that Casanova would have worked with 6ix9ine on his new album? Like, do you think, because 6ix9ine obviously wouldn't have worked with Casanova on that first album he dropped, because he thought he was going to be stupid gone. Like, he thought he was going to be out of here. But do you think once 6ix9ine reached back, where he is now, and reached out to Casanova, do you think Casanova would have accepted the feature? Because at one point, Casanova said that he knew 6ix9ine was going to rat. At one point, Casanova said that he knew 6ix9ine was going to rat. Let's be honest. Let's call a spade a spade. If 6ix9ine didn't snitch, all the rappers would still like him. Chris Beerson says, yeah, I do agree. I feel like if 6ix9ine didn't snitch, everybody would have been banging that 2-2 record that he had. They would have been banging the 2-2 record. And actually, Iceberg replied to me. He said, never in life. He said, never in life. Never in life. Casanova knew he was being baited. It was actually 50 Cent who put Casanova, 6ix9ine, Uncle Murda together. Somebody earlier in the chat said that Uncle Murda was Jack and 6ix9ine. Appreciate everybody tapping in right now. We're talking about the whole incident that happened, reported on Complex. 6ix9ine and Little Reese get into a heated exchange on Instagram Live. Little Reese actually joined 6ix9ine's live after 6ix9ine was being disrespectful as hell about King Von's situation, saying, how are you going to wear an RIP shirt for your man after you said you would never do that? Yo, what up, Quando McGuire? Appreciate you for tapping in right now. Oh, yeah, that's right. James Brown, salute to Buffalo in the building. James Brown never actually listened to 6ix9ine until the other night. He was like, what the hell's all the clout about this dude 6ix9ine? So I was like, go listen to Billy and tell me what you think. Dylon says, I still like 6ix9ine. Hey, I'm not going to hate on you for still liking 6ix9ine, man. I'm not going to hate on you for that, man. You like what you like. I imagine you do like Little Durk as well. The professional in the building. What up, report card? What up, man? It's your boy Mikey T, the movie star. If you haven't hit that like button yet, hit it right now. Let me get 7 more likes, you guys. We're at 193 likes. I want to bring that up to 200 likes, y'all. Let's get that up to 200 likes. Charles King, what do I think about Quando Rondo clowning King Von? You're going to have to tell me what he said in reference to clowning him. You're going to have to tell me what he said because I don't ever remember reading that. Oh, do you mean on that record? One of the first records released? I actually did a video on that. My Story or something like that. He released a record with the name Story in it, and everybody knows King Von's always got his crazy stories. You damn right, Bruce Willis. We was at like 350 earlier, man. What's popping with you? If anybody wants to come on the channel and spit, hit that Cash App, $20 donation. $20, send a $20 Cash App. Come freestyle tonight on the channel. I'm putting it up right now. Putting it up right now, you guys. If anybody wants to tap in and freestyle live, or if anybody wants to tap in and talk about the topic at hand, hit that Cash App with a donation and come in live. I got the StreamYard up right now. Zippo, you've been in here for a while. I actually corrected that. King Von was not going to do that to Quando Rondo. He was just going to beat him up in a fight. All right, so let me get back into this for everybody just tuning in. For everybody just tuning in, we're on Complex right now, you guys. The 6ix9ine versus Little Reese beef is showing no signs of dying down. Shortly after going at it with 600 Breezy, 6ix9ine got into another heated exchange with Little Reese on Instagram Live. Footage of the broadcast shows the Brooklyn rapper defending his disparaging comments against the late King Von, whose death was seemingly referenced in Tekashi's new track, Zaza. So the two are heard going back and forth before Little Reese flashes his gun. And there wasn't too much back and forth, just to be honest with you guys, because Little Reese's voice is still pretty raspy. You know what I mean? Little Reese's voice is still pretty raspy. So he showed the gun, and then he handed the phone off to his homie. Little Reese's friend then hopped in to tell 6ix9ine he was too internet and too disrespectful, of course. 6ix9ine refused to back down and questioned why they were so upset with him speaking on the dead, when Von and Little Durk had done the same to the late Tuka. It's like, yeah, the whole smoking on Tuka meme. Yo, Kavan. Yo, Kavan, I appreciate that $5 super chat, man. Definitely appreciate the $5 super chat for real, Kavan. If you have any question, just hit it up in the chat right now, my dude. Definitely appreciate you for supporting the channel, man. You was a real one, man. Salute to you, man. When did you first start following the channel, my dude? When did you first start following the channel, Kavan? Appreciate you, man. So the two are heard going back and forth before Little Reese flashes his gun. 6ix9ine appeared unfazed and then questioned why Little Reese didn't have the same energy when he was attacked back in 2019. So Little Reese's attack in 2019, he wasn't 6ix9ine wasn't talking about the attack that got him shot in the neck, because moments after Little Reese logged off the live, 6ix9ine admitted he had forgotten about that. 6ix9ine admitted he had forgotten about the whole thing, but the one thing he had always basically ridiculed him for and made fun of him for, and 6ix9ine even posted a video on his Instagram of him rolling around, getting beat up, having a bunch of big shit stain on the back of his diaper, you know? Deviant says all 6ix9ine do is talk and talk. Yep. And that's where he's getting his most views from, you know? That's where he's getting his, well, not honestly. Those interviews were kind of those interviews kind of flopped in comparison to his Yo, Paper Chaser. Yo, Paper Chaser. Well, bro, congratulations. I don't know if any other media guys ever mention you in a comment, but bro, no more comments on my page. God bless. God bless, Paper Chaser. Of course, that's not the real Paper Chaser. I got a homie who actually has a dope website. You know what I mean? There's a lot of content creators. Yolanda was popping. Yolanda said 6ix9ine needs to leave Little Reese alone before he gets what he is looking for. They just waiting for 6ix9ine to run out of money for bodyguards. That's hilarious. So Little Reese's friend then hopped on to tell 6ix9ine he was too internet, too disrespectful. And then 6ix9ine was like, hold on. So when y'all was dissing Tuka, it's not disrespectful. 6ix9ine said that, and then Little Reese logged off. And then 6ix9ine was like, dude, shitted on himself. Wants to pull out a gun on me on IG Live. So this exchange was actually pretty tame compared to the one involving 600 Breezy, Complex wrote. The Chicago rapper also slammed 6ix9ine for disrespecting Vaughn and then proceeded to issue some serious threats. And guys, right when 600 Breezy got onto this shit, he was just like, you're going to die. He's like, I'm going to kill you. You're going to die, MF. Like, yo, he just got right on there and wasn't even caring. Like, if 600 Breezy's on probation or parole, I know he said he got out of jail for just doing 2 years. So if he's on any type of papers and there's 500,000 people watching this shit that he said to 6ix9ine, you know what I mean? Like, he just doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care. He even went as far to say, I'm not Meek Mill. When I run into you, I'm not going to do it the same way as Meek Mill. I'm not going to be as concerned about your bodyguards. And I don't know what he means by that. I could only think the worst. You know what I mean? So man down times 5 is what it sounded like when we're talking about 600 Breezy. Well, I don't know about that, man. 6ix9ine's facts are a little outdated. You know what I mean? 6ix9ine's facts are a little they're wrong. He tries to do it the same way that 50 does, where he tries to manipulate what you know about the situation and then tell you more about it. Like 6ix9ine is like trying to run with the whole thing of Little Reese shitting on himself. JH says, I think we all know that means he won't be trying to walk up and talk. Okay, Devion actually is saying this about 600 Breezy. Hey, bro, he just talk and talk. He rolled through everywhere he go with security, but he always makes sure people can't say he not pulling up. You're referring to 6ix9ine, right, Deviant? Chris Pearson. Why did 6ix9ine bring up the death of recent rappers? Because he just wanted to shit all over Lil Durk. He wanted to shit on Lil Durk for not doing anything. He wanted to shit on Meek Mill, saying that Meek Mill didn't do anything over Lil Snoop. You know, it's pretty despicable. It's pretty despicable. Yo, Nap, have you never had a pair of cool underwear like that? A pair of cool drawers that are multicolored? I saw a post where they showed where Little Reese actually got the drawers from. They were like brown camouflage, bro. Like, come on, that's cap, man. That's cap. James Brown, roll up. I'm about to smoke after we get off here, man. Siobhan says 6ix9ine is trying to get rappers in jail. Oh, I don't think he's trying to get rappers in jail, man. Siobhan, I don't think he's trying to get rappers in jail. He's trying to generate interest in his rap career. He's trying to generate interest in his failing rap career. Whereas Meek Mill, Little Durk, these guys have interesting rap careers where the people will actually just come to the shows, the stadiums to see them based on their music. 6ix9ine is really only attracting interest when he can diss people, while out on people on the internet. Why is 6ix9ine a rat? Because 6ix9ine literally took the stand and pointed out several associates of his people in his label, all these crimes that he was saying that they all committed together. He got on the stand and pointed out several different people for their involvement in these crimes. That's why he's a rat, Tommy. Zippo, you're wrong. 6ix9ine is in Miami. That's right. Yo, Lisa, I'm not leaving just yet, but if anybody wants to make this show go longer, hit that Cash App. You know what I mean? Show a little love. You know what I'm saying? Show a little love to the channel, you guys. Hit that Cash App if you want the show to go a little bit longer. Definitely appreciate everybody tuning in tonight on The Real. About to spark up. If anybody wants this show to go a little bit longer, hit that Cash App with a donation. Oh yeah, Steve. 6ix9ine gave additional information on things not even related to the case. Ha 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 ha. He is the worst type of rat. Yeah, that's right. When he got up there, he was talking all different types of other shit. He was like, yo, and Jim Jones is a retired musician that is now in the streets. You know what I mean? He's like throwing mad people under the bus. I'm not exactly sure what he said about Cardi B. You know what I mean? Because I didn't read it. I wasn't too interested in all his snitch reporting. You know what I mean? I was going through that whole shit that OBH and ARAB were going through, you guys. So I'll be damned. If you're gonna have me on the internet reading through 6ix9ine's case. Yo, boss up. I'm smoking on. Nah, I don't got a lighter right now. My shit just went dead. I threw that shit away. And it's freezing out. So I ain't going anywhere right now. Boss ups. Yeah, I made sure I went out and got 6 Dutches just so I don't got to go nowhere tonight. I ain't going nowhere tonight. I got 6. I got 2 of these left, and I got 2 of these left. So we're Gucci for the night. Damn, my bad. Mikey T, I loved your Bangum Smurf content. I appreciate that, man. Bangum Smurf, working with him was dope. You know what I mean? Working with Bangum Smurf was dope. I won't lie. But we just had a couple issues. I'm not really going to get into right now. Lean Breezy said, yo, Mikey T, what's up? Revolt cut that check yet? Yo, Certified Truth, if you want to jump into the chat, send a Cash App, Mikey T Movie, and I'll definitely have you come in here and talk about whatever you want to talk about. Mikey T, has Revolt cut that check yet? Revolt has not cut the check yet. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to keep pounding on the door. We're not going to stop. You know what I mean? New content, new commentaries every day. Not stopping, you guys. What you talking about, brother? He was on the stand cracking jokes and shit. He's lame as hell. He is lame as hell. I don't respect that dude for shit. I don't respect him for nothing. My account asked 50 Cent is helping a snitch. Nah, 50 Cent has pretty much distanced himself from 6ix9ine at this point. 50 Cent, 50 Cent has distanced himself from 6ix9ine at this point. Totally. He's totally distanced himself. Steve says interviewing Bangum Smurf and answering questions on YouTube Live. That shit will be fire. Yeah, but Smurf didn't understand. Like Smurf was just like not understanding the process of it all. You know, like how our podcast was gonna grow. He just wanted to quit. You know, he just wanted to quit. He thought he was like, everybody thinks I'm talking about 50. Everyone, yo, Smurf, chill out, man. We can talk about other things than 52, bruh. You just gotta, you know what I mean? You just gotta be on it. And yeah. Smurf at one point told me we were gonna do an interview. So I gave him a few days, let him get his shit together, and he never hit me back again, which is whatever. You know what I mean? Which is whatever. I'm not gonna cry over spilt milk. About Bangum Smurf, he followed me during the 50 and Meek situation, no cap. Yeah, we actually did a blog about that too. We actually spoke about the whole Meek Mill and Bangum Smurf actually said that Meek Mill was the 2015 Ja Rule or some shit like that. Dezo! Yo, Dezo Capone, I definitely appreciate you tapping in. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that shit right now. Dezo says if you 24 and they're taking and dudes is 40 managing you and taking 20% plus 300,000 a show, nah, bro, something has got to give. Sorry. Right, Dezo, but snitching? Snitching? What career do you expect to come back to when you're snitching? Like, just to be 100% honest with you. I did not hear Young say that. My account. Appreciate you for tapping in, though. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Young Ace signed with Cinematic Music Group still or no? David Larkin says, I mean, without 50, no Smurf. Facts. Nap dot, nap dot. Nah, Bangham wasn't too real for me. It was just, yo, the triangle. You're out of here, man. That's the second whack comment I seen you make. You're out of here. What would you do? Hold on one second. What would you do if your son was at home lying on the floor doing dope because he's hungry? And the only thing, what would I do? I wouldn't. I would have fired my team. I would have been like, "Yo, y'all is stealing from me. Y'all is fired," just like he did. You know what I mean? And the only way to feed him, Mister. Yo, Steve. Steve is here breaking down some of them real facts. You heard? 50 had El Dorado, Ice, 109, Rude Boy. He didn't need Bangham. Yeah, Ice actually stuck around afterwards. Ice actually stuck around. Yo, she loves Lozo. Appreciate you for tapping into the video tonight. Hit that like button if you haven't already. You said you're gonna subscribe. I definitely appreciate that. If anybody wants to take it a step further, hit that Cash App with a donation. You know what I'm saying? Cash App donations are accepted, you guys, and my Cash App is pinned. Now, if you're a spitter, if you spit them hot bars, hit that link. Donate $20 to the channel and come on here and kick a few bars. Miss 702 says, at first I thought you were a lame culture vulture, but nah, not singing City High. Nah, thank you. I appreciate that. That's what's up. Appreciate that. Anthony Mackey says, bars. Anthony wants to see some bars tonight. Okay. Jay Beats in the building. Appreciate you for tapping in, Jay Beats. Hit that like button if you haven't already. He said, fam, 6ix9ine needs to go boxing match with them rappers. Then no one will speak after, period. No need for guns, man. Well, well, let's talk about that. 6ix9ine needs to go for a fight against these rappers. Currently, there's only one rapper calling 6ix9ine out for a actual boxing match, and that is Riff Raff. Riff Raff has actually been trying out for like the WWF, WWE, TNA, any of those wrestling brands. So I think Riff Raff would actually kick 6ix9ine's ass. So unless you're saying that 6ix9ine would get respect just from doing a boxing match, getting his ass whooped, if you're saying he would get respect in that regard, okay, but maybe him and Little Durk would be a matchup. Meek Mill would wash him. Him and Little Durk might be an even matchup, but Little Durk ain't doing that. Yeah, Riff Raff is big now. He's actually been trying to get a WWE contract from what I read on a few blogs. Okay, let me see. CJ asked, where am I from? I'm from Connecticut, my dude. Steve asked, Mikey, you ever met Tony Yayo? No, I haven't met Tony Yayo, man. I would have loved to have done an interview with Tony Yayo at a certain point. I did an interview with Kid, and Kid called Tony Yayo on the spot when we were at the G Unit offices to get me an interview with him. Yayo didn't pick up, but Kid actually hit somebody else who was a friend of Yayo's, put me in contact with him. Still never happened. Okay, hold on. Dezo Capone says 6ix9ine super pressed Meek. Sorry, Meek should have took the assault charge. So you're saying because of the fact that Meek didn't assault him, that Meek got pressed? That doesn't make sense. If you're saying that Meek was in the position to assault 6ix9ine, that means he didn't get pressed. You know what I'm saying? So nobody actually got pressed in that situation. 6ix9ine just looked like a kid in a candy store. You know what I mean? He's like, oh, there's the biggest rapper. You're a chump. You're a chump. You know what I mean? He kind of looked crazy doing all that. Slim Fetty in the building. Was popping, kid? What's up, G's? Yo, Bobby, you just found yourself a one-way ticket out, my G. Fast Eddie, appreciate you, man. Yup. And Dark Low told me as soon as everything's good, we're going to get right back to work. Hold up. Ali 27, Ali 1017 with that $5.99 super chat. I appreciate you. 6ix9ine, in the words of Hassan Campbell, 6ix9ine is going to get his TV turned off 2021. In the words of Hassan Campbell, TV turned off. Ali, I appreciate that, man. That's love right there. $6 super chat. That's love. Diamond Love. Speaking of love, Diamond Love's in the building. What's up, Mikey? In late, but in the building. I appreciate you for tuning in regardless. That's some real shit. Yolanda says Durk knows how to box. He's not doing that. So I guess that's in regard to 6ix9ine taking a boxing match. Now he would actually measure up. You know what I mean? He would actually measure up with Little Durk, but he wouldn't measure up with Meek Mill. You know what I mean? He wouldn't measure up with Meek Mill. He wouldn't measure up with Riff Raff. He would get his ass kicked by those guys. You know what I'm saying? He would get his ass kicked by those guys. Are we popping bottles tonight, Berg? What you popping over there, G's? What you popping over there, brother? Lil Durk said, if you argue with 6ix9ine, you're lame. Yeah, we were speaking on that the other night, actually. We were speaking on that shit the other night, actually. Let me see. Hold on 1 second, you guys. About to send this shit to actually hold on. See what's going on. Sending the video out to a few people right now. Bear with me, everyone. Just bear with me. Get this shit to Fredro Star. Let me get this shit to my bro Fredro Star. What the hell? I sent this shit to Kid though. The hell's kind of shit is that? Sent the shit to Kid. I always be sending these lives to people. I'd be sending the live to French Montana when he's on stage with Rick Ross and shit. I'd be like, yo, shit, my bad, French. Oh, man. Hopefully Fredro logs in here, man. Hopefully Fredro logs in here so he could answer that shit. That'd be dope. That'd be dope as hell if Fredro logged in here to answer that shit. That would definitely, I would ask him that shit too. Fast Eddie says, damn, Mikey, I was just bumping Onyx in the truck last night. That's what's up. That's definitely what's up. James Brown says, anybody can shoot. Some of these dudes won't throw what rice at a wedding. Well, it's early over there for Fredro, so I don't... You know what I mean? It's early over there for Fredro, so I don't get why he wouldn't see the message. Let me see. Let me see. Who can we get to join us on live tonight? Kenny Walker. 6ix9ine's a whole bitch and a rat, and whoever vouching for this clown is a bitch too. The F is wrong with y'all. For real, though. Yeah, Kenny. I think a lot of us feel like that, man. I think a lot of us feel like that. Iceberg. All we got is us, and Against All Authorities was my favorite. Laughing my ass off. Shots. Lisa says, I was scared of Charlemagne. Yolanda was popping. Get him out of here. I don't be playing when it comes to that shit. Y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do when it comes to that shit. Let me see if I can. I'm not seeing anybody off top, to be honest with you guys. I'm not seeing anybody off top. My bad, guys. I was just trying to send this shit up. I was just trying to send this shit out to a few people, see if I could get anybody to tap in tonight. You know what I mean? Trying to get some people to show some love on the joint and shit. Definitely appreciate everybody for tapping in, yo. Damn, man. Damn, James Brown. Appreciate you, man. He says, Mikey, you make a lot of our days go better. Hope you feel the same. Peace. That's love, man. That's love. It makes me feel great. Onyx will definitely put me in a mood, though. That could definitely get me in trouble. Ollie. Ollie, that's because there were storms and shit the other night, man. You are tripping, bro. There was like 10 people logged in here the other night. There was obviously storms and power outages and shit. Vegas up in here. Tyler Towns, what's popping, bro? Vegas in here. Okay, appreciate you for tapping in. Yeah, I'd invite China Mac to come in here right now, but I feel like he everybody in here, like I'd be like, yo, come in here. There's 200 people in here. You can promote your music. You can promote your music. You know what I mean? And yeah, you're right. China Mac knows now that he can actually just sell his music hand to hand, just by interacting with the people. And I respect that he sees that outlet. And I respect Shooter for actually telling him about that shit. Fast Eddie, I basically was just telling you about how I view what Mac is doing. I think right now he's really doing great. I think right now he's actually doing great. Selling his music hand to hand. Here, let me see if I can send this to him and he'll tap in. Okay, you guys, I'm going to hold off a little bit. I just sent this to China Mac. Nah, I don't know Pooh Shiesty, but I do hear he's actually from Memphis. So, and I heard in his interview he was saying he's trying to get his name just out there like Dolph, like Yo Gotti, like 3-6 Mafia, so he could be one of the major names, and I respect that. Miss 702 says China Mac is authentic. I just sent this link to China Mac. Hopefully we can get China Mac to come here. And I told him to come in here and tell everybody about, the way that he's selling his music now. So hopefully we can get him here in a few minutes. And Saucy Rel says, shout out to the peeps in Texas. I hope y'all are okay down there. I know y'all getting it the worst. She loves Loso. Road to 50K. That's right. We're on the road to 50K. Everyone tell your friends about this channel. Let them know Mikey T does the dopest interviews. Let them know Mikey T does the dopest interviews, commentaries, all that type of shit. Let me see. About to light up. Who's lighting up tonight? I don't have much thoughts on Charleston White yet. I haven't watched none of his stuff. To be honest with you. Let me send this to Queen Flip. Okay. Okay. She loves Lozo says on some real shit. Little Durk has been pretty quiet in the beef. He probably has something planned for his ops, man. Little Durk is in the middle of making so much money. You know, he's in the middle of making so much money. That's why he's not going to jeopardize that for himself. He's not going to jeopardize the future, his own future, the future of his kids, the future of his kids' kids. That's the type of money that Little Durk is making. Just to be 100% honest with you. Definitely appreciate that. And Reason says, yo, Mikey T tapping in from the Chi Town, baby, in the building. Appreciate you for tapping in. FTCC Chef. Yo, the movie star. That's right. We in here tonight. Yup, Zippo. I say that all the time about Granddaddy. Granddaddy never does it for me. I should have knew better. That shit, Granddaddy perp. Any type of perp doesn't really do it for me. Just to be 100% honest with you. What do I think about Hassan Campbell? I don't really well, I'll be honest with you guys. Well, I don't really think much of him, like, because I don't know too much about him, but at one point I didn't think he had a lot going on. Like, I wasn't too sure about what he was doing, but it's pretty evident that Hassan Campbell has a massive fan base, you guys. It's pretty evident. You know what I mean? Even though I've been doing content since like 2009, even though I've interviewed everybody from Ross to Scott Storch to Pusha T to Lil Wayne, you know what I mean? Little Durk, even though I've interviewed all these people, and I don't know, you guys can answer it for me. Has Hassan Campbell done an interview with Little Durk? Has Hassan Campbell done an interview with Rick Ross? You know what I mean? Like, maybe you guys can answer that for me. But yeah, David, I've learned that Hassan Campbell does have an amazing fan base. That's something you can't take away from Hassan Campbell. Hold on one second. Let me get my. Okay. Let me get this special guest. Let me see if I can. Okay. David Larkin says he's really not an interviewer and he speaks real life. Yep. That's something I've realized. Machiavelli the Don says Hassan is dropping facts in game. Fast Eddie says Hassan is a nutcase, but a good dude with a good message. Okay. VA in the building. Appreciate that. Fast Eddie says we're all a little nuts. What's that, a line from Scream? Eric Harris in the building tonight. Appreciate you for tapping in. What do I think about Fredo Bang versus NBA Youngboy? Well, does Fredo Bang really have the proven history in music sales as NBA Youngboy does? I think NBA Youngboy is just leaps and bounds ahead of him. I mean, Youngboy is getting asked to be on Migos features. You know what I'm saying? He's getting asked to be on Migos singles and shit like that. Fredo Bang hasn't really experienced that level of mainstream. Can anybody tell me if I'm wrong? Cincinnati in the building. Cincinnati in the building tonight. New York is in here. Who would win in a versus battle between Uncle Murda and, hold on, wrong question, my bad. Nick Miller, salute, appreciate you for tapping in. Ali asks, who would win in a verse battle between Uncle Murda or Papoose? I'm gonna have to go pretty simply on that one. You know, it would have to be Uncle Murda at this point. Uncle Murda would probably beat Papoose in a versus battle at this point, you guys. Why? Because Uncle Murda has kept his career, whereas Papoose has fallen out. You know, Papoose has fallen out from his career a little bit. A-Town, Pennsylvania. Okay. Fredo Bang got some big features. David, please list me those features. I want to hear them. Philly Styles, Philadelphia in the building tonight. All right, y'all. If we got any spitters, in here, I got the Cash App posted. I want you guys to Cash App $20. Mikey T Movie. Hit the StreamYard link. Come in here, spit some bars. Does this Durk feature for Fredo help push him to the mainstream? It's gonna need more than that. I mean, Durk is at his most mainstream right now, you know. Lil Durk is at his most mainstream, so you would think yes. I miss Sean P. Yeah, Sean P. Hey, hella peeps from VA. Hell yeah. What are my thoughts on Troy Ave? Not too many thoughts on Troy Ave. Jim Jones or Yellow Wolf? I mean, I would have to go Jimmy. To be 100% honest with you. Oh, damn. That one's hard, man. I like Moneybagg Yo and Kevin Gates together. You know, I do like them together. But I'm going with Kevin Gates out of this one right here. I'm going to go with Kevin Gates just because he's proven to be around the longest. Moneybagg Yo would be a second. Yep. Yeah, that's why I don't really have much to say about Troy Ave. He pretty much disappeared with the whole case. And I'm wondering if he'll ever get the opportunity to reappear. You know what I mean? Hold on. Okay. Johnny and Shay, what's going on? Appreciate you for tapping in. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Do you think Little Durk doing a show in Atlanta, Rondo going to bring trouble? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Quando Rondo wasn't there for that in the first place. There for that in the first place. It's not going to be trouble. Plus, they're all under the microscope right now, you guys. Anything that they do, it's under a microscope. So they're watching their ass right now, y'all. Huh. Free Bobby. You know, Rowdy Rebel said Bobby's coming home next week. Yep, Young Blue, another rapper getting his recognition right now. You know, he caught a little bit of news when he did I think it was a management deal with Meek Mill, and then everybody was questioning what was going on with him and Boosie. And then he caught a little bit more buzz. When Tory Lanez actually took one of his songs, remixed it, and then the two actually came together. So that was interesting. But yeah, you guys, I'm about to get out of here. For the night. If anybody wants to support the channel, hit that Cash App. Or if you want this video to go a little bit longer. Hit that Cash App right now. Cash App, Mikey T Movie, or Super Chat. Otherwise, I'm going to say this. If you want the video to go a little bit longer, 30 minutes longer, hit that Cash App right now, Mikey T Movie. But so I'm going to go ahead and say, everyone, ask your last questions. Last questions in the chat right now, you guys. I'm going to read them out. Iceberg asked, question, should Bobby Shmurda sign to a major or keep it independent at this time? Honestly, Berg, I think Bobby Shmurda is going to probably come out to the Epic Records deal. I'm quite certain. I think they only released an EP with him with the Bobby Bitch single. You know, they did Bobby Bitch and Hot Boy. So I think honestly, I think that he's going to go right back to Epic Records. So I think he's going to go right back to Epic Records. Anthony asks, how does 6ix9ine continue his career? 6ix9ine continues his career by releasing YouTube videos. If you can release a YouTube video that does 20 million views in one day, you've got quite a career. If you can release 2 or 3 videos a month, you know what I mean? You're going to make a shitload of money. You know what I'm saying? So that's what 6ix9ine should do. He shouldn't take another break from music because that was a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? He came back to 1/5 of the clout that he had, you know, so. Fast Eddie says Bobby could go independent. That would be smart. Well, I think he's going to have a couple requirements that he's going to need to finish at Epic Records, just to be honest with you. Do you think Kodak is a clone? No. Why would? No, I don't think that the government has time to do that shit. Like make Gucci Man a clone or Kodak a clone, or you know what I mean? What's the purpose of it? Why do you think that there would be a purpose in making Kodak Black a clone? There's obviously no purpose to that. Ollie 1017 asks, Bobby Shmurda or Little Durk? That one's pretty easy, man. I think Little Durk has a whole lot more proven history than Bobby Shmurda. Lisa Balenciaga asked, Mike, when did you fall in love with hip hop? Probably 1998 when my brother had both of the DMX albums and we were playing them on our front porch in his boombox, listening to both of the DMX albums. You know, that's probably when in 1998. I was 10 years old. I just heard that shit come on in the other room. Oh, baby, you got what I need. NBA Youngboy or Little Baby? NBA Youngboy or Little Baby? Oh, that's an easy one. That's an easy one, you guys. That is an easy one. It's obviously Little Baby. Little Baby is the shit right now, you guys. Little Baby is up right now. Little Baby is up right now, so I'm going to have to go Little Baby. You're right, though, Tech. You're right, though, Tech Zay. You're right, though. Youngboy has a lot more. Youngboy has a lot more. I'll give you that 100%. He has a whole lot of shit, you know, but ain't nobody going against Lil Baby right now. That dude. Do you think the Migos fell off? Absolutely not. Nah, man. They're just simmering right now. They're just getting ready. They've made a ton of money. You know, they're at the top of the hip hop world. You know, they were just, didn't you see the video? They were at Madonna's crib. Someone's going to be like, Mike T, that video was from 2019. Tech says, I give it to Baby. Nah, the Migos aren't done. They're going to come out with some more music, man. Some people were trying to say that the Migos were never going to get started. You know what I mean? Some people were saying that the Migos were never going to get started, and look how far they went. What female rappers are popping right now? Sour get you dancing, right? What female rappers? Everyone, guys, we're asking what's the female rappers, y'all? Alima says Meg the Stallion. Yep, obviously. Megan Cardi. There's more though. Gucci Man has a couple females signed. Mulatto. Charles King was popping. What's popping with you, Charles King? Appreciate you for tapping in tonight. Abby Jasmine is amazing. Y'all know about Abby Jasmine, right? Oh, Shay Noir. Shay Noir. Shay Noir. Shay Noir. Let me see if my boy who worked with Shay Noir is online. See if my boy who worked with Shay Noir is online. Yeah, Mikey, Shay Noir. I didn't know she was a part of a group though, bro. Asian Doll. Yup. Asian Doll's lit. There's more though, right, guys? There's more. Come on. Keep listing the female rappers. Keep listing the female rappers. Yeah, Slippery. I don't exhale. I just keep all the smoke in me, bro. I don't like to waste my money. I just keep all the smoke in me. Boom. Sweetie. Boom. Australia. Down under. Nikki. Girl from Philly, Lee Mason. You know what I'm saying? Abby Jasmine. Rizzle the Kid, I'm smoking on that sour, you dig? I got to roll. I'm rolling 2 more tonight. No, maybe I'll just do one. Nah, what time is it? 12? I'll probably do 1 more tonight. I got to go hit the dispensary tomorrow. My boy's trying to tell me he don't got no shit for me. Okay, we're getting into it now, guys. We're transitioning from the females. He said now. Eve, I love Eve. Who are the real G smoker? Who is the real G smoker? Ali 1017 has a question. I'm going to pose this question to everybody in the chat. Yeah, bro. Only inhale, man. Only inhale. Y'all was noticing that with me? I'm going to have to notice that a little bit more. All right. Yo, Ali 1017 asked a question that I'm going to pose to the whole chat. Who is the real G smoker? Bob Marley or Snoop Dogg? Damn, that's a hard question right there. That is a real question. Iceberg says, great question, Ali. Yup, Rizzle, that dour, you dig? That dour, sour diesel, you know what I'm saying? So, Snoop Dogg just never stops smoking is the thing. Snoop Dogg will always have a blunt lit. Snoop Dogg will give you a blunt and then light up another blunt. That's actually a trick that I've pulled out before. So I'm going to have to say, and Bob Marley was at a different time. So, they were smoking a different grade of gas. But Bob Marley, like, literally would probably roll around with pounds on him and shit like that, or his weed carriers would have it. But I'm going to have to go, no disrespect to Bob, I'm going to have to go with Snoop. Snoop is the real OG smoker. I believe Snoop is older than Let me see. Hold on. Bob Marley actually died in Bob Marley was 36 years old when he died. Snoop Dogg is considerably older than that, and he's still been blazing. So I'm gonna have to give it to Snoop Dogg. But what do you all think in the chat? What do you all think in the chat? Who was the real G smoker out of Snoop Dogg or Bob Marley? And Ollie, what's your thoughts? But I'm gonna have to go with Snoop. I'm gonna have to go with Snoop just because I think it's the better weed. Plus, Snoop Dogg probably had more money than Bob Marley as well. Let me see. Let me see. Zippo says Bob Marley was smoking trash. A Rob says nobody is touching LA. Abnormasize says you're crazy. Bob Marley all day. Yeah, Bob Marley was the icon smoker. He, you know what I mean? Like before, like Wiz and shit. Like he came way back. So you know what I mean? Icon. Yolanda says that's a hard one. Dave Broomfield says Bob. Abnormalize says Bob. Lisa, in regard to the female, said Dej Loaf. Johnny and Shay says Wiz. Wiz is the real smoker. So we got we got like your Trump, Biden, and then Kanye. Everyone's voting Marley, Snoop, and then you got your Wiz vote. So yep, you're crazy, Marley. Bob Marley was smoking trash. So Wavy, I appreciate you. So Wavy, good. Go ahead and try to get your internet thing popping, my dude. I wish you luck. Bruce Willis says Bob Marley. Who was the guy that outsmoked Snoop? I don't think there was a guy that outsmoked Snoop. What are you talking about? Go Google, go YouTube that real quick and let me know, though. My pops saw him in concert, said he didn't open his eyes one time. Yo, that's when you know you're at a whole nother level of high. You know what I mean? You're just like, redemption song. Redemption song. It's all I ever had. He's just so high. He's not even open. He's like, he knows what he's doing. Redemption song. Redemption song. Like he must have been so euphorically high. You know what I mean? Snoop Dogg at least has his eyes open and he's passing the weed to people and shit. Two different lanes. Rest in peace to Bob Marley. Bruce says, not Snoop Cougar. Not Snoop Cougar. That was a little, yo, hold on one sec. Not Snoop Cougar. That was a little spicy, brother. Yo, major salute to Rizzle the Kid. $4.99 super chat. Appreciate you for tapping in, Rizzle. What was you smoking on tonight? Yo, Mr. Peace to the God. Appreciate you for tapping in tonight. Bob Marley smoked a lot of dope. Hell yeah, he did. If you were getting that high where you could just sonically close your eyes and just be in the moment like that, like Snoop Dogg's got to be on stage dancing and shit. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing but a G thing type shit. You know what I mean? Doing like the little crip walks and shit like that. So Bob Marley could literally just sit down in a chair and play his guitar and shit. Oh, an actor outsmoked Snoop, huh? Oh, the dude Chong possibly? Okay. He won't admit it, but Pac outsmoked Snoop. Man, to be a part of one of those studio sessions with Pac and Snoop. Young Thugger. Okay, damn. You're smoking good, Rizzle the Kid. That White Fire OG mixed with the runts. Okay. Can't really get Can't really get yup. EA Sports. Yup, it was Willie Nelson. It was Willie Nelson that Snoop Dogg said outsmoked him. Devon Johnson just tuning in. I don't know if you're just tuning in, but we actually spoke on that mad earlier, but I will answer it for you. 6ix9ine finally got his opportunity to speak on King Von today. Even though the King Von passing was 4 months ago now. The last report said it was 3, so I'd say about 4 months now ago that King Von was taken. It was in November. That whole situation, 6ix9ine never spoke on it. So I knew today he was going to use his opportunity on his live to diss King Von. Because, we've been seeing him pop up a little bit here and there in the comments saying rest in piss and other disrespectful type of shit. But I knew he was going to take the opportunity to diss King Von today. And I find it tasteless. That he's going to say he's going to try and comment on Little Durk wearing a shirt with King Von's imprint on the front of it and the back of it. And he's going to diss Little Durk over that. Like, get out of here, man. Little Durk put on for his homies. 6ix9ine never put on for none of his homies. Little Durk put on for the people that 6ix9ine is dissing, like Chino, the manager, like Newski. You know what I'm saying? Like King Von. You know what I'm saying? Newski was his cousin. Chino was his manager. King Von was his very close friend. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. Devin Johnson is smoking on that 6ix9ine pack. Yeah, Tiana Monopoly. Rest in piss. Disrespectful ass shit coming from 6ix9ine. Skittles pack on deck. That's lit. That's lit, you guys. But yeah, I'm about to call it a night, y'all. I'm about to call it a night. Anybody drops a super chat right now, we're staying on. Anybody drops a Cash App right now, we're staying on. But we're going to call it a night. Been a great show tonight, you guys. If any rappers want to come in, you know what I'm saying? I still got it open for the rappers, you guys. I still got it open for the rappers right now. Hit that Cash App donation. Come in here, spit some bars. We're going to wrap up the show unless anybody sends me a Cash App or a super chat right now. That's how it goes. If you ever get a super chat, you got to keep the show going. Okay, Sierra Ford, thank you for tapping in. Please hit that like button if you haven't already. Sierra Ford says Skittles. I need to get my hands on some Skittles. But sometimes I'd just be too hard of a grade on my weed. Skittles can't really taste like some Skittles. You know what I'm saying? I wish it would, though. I'd buy like 3 ounces of that shit. I'd be smoking it nonstop. Okay, I don't know what is a Lima. All right, y'all. We're going to wrap it up tonight, though. I appreciate everybody for tuning in for this live episode. We're going for almost 3 hours here, you guys. Okay, my man Johnny and Shay says, have a good night. We drinking that Henny and Mango. Okay, so Johnny and Shay, y'all are drinking that Henny and Mango. All right, you enjoy your night. Henny gets the job done. You know what I'm saying? Henny gets the job done better than some Roman swipes. I'll say that much. The Roman swipes that Gillian Wallow be promoting. Alima! What's popping? Liddy. Top 5 corny rappers. If anybody wants to see Anthony's top 5 corny rappers, I'll post it real quick. Peace, EA. Red Bull, peace. Yolanda, love. Lisa, love. Appreciate you all for tapping in tonight. Y'all is real. Bruce Willis says, someone please drop a super chat. If anybody wants me to continue this live, no, somebody said that everyone's watching Alima. Thanks for a good show. Hold on, where's that joint right there? My dude said somebody. Hey. Peace, peace, peace. Much love, Ali. Appreciate you. Oh, there it is. Bruce Willis goes, someone please drop a super chat. I'm about to spark up, and we're about to call it the end of the show. I appreciate everybody for tapping in tonight, man. Martha Stewart, how smoke Snoop. I highly, highly, highly doubt that. Hold on, let me crack this Dutch real quick. I'm going to crack this Dutch while I'm on the live. Crack a Dutch while I'm on the live, and let's get it going. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. About to call it a night. Salute, everyone. Cash App, don't take prepaid cards. Oh, well, super chat. Damn, my man EA actually trying to send in a donation. You got to respect that shit. You got to respect that shit, man. I respect just the fact that you want to, man. Let me see what's going on here. Nope. Nope. Nobody's still up. All right. Is that a wrap, man? Oh, my man Iceberg says PayPal does. Thank you, Boss Up. I appreciate you. Fact, get this little line off the Dutch right here. You know what I'm saying? Try to get it off as much as I can. Oh, shit. Yes, sir. Oh, shit. It looks like we're about to get a guest. Looks like we're about to get a guest, you guys. It looks like we are about to get a guest. Get the shit going here. Let me get the shit plugged in so my shit don't die on everyone. Okay, I gotta go. Let's see if we get the guest tuned in tonight. I'm going to have a little smoke and wait for him. Yolanda. Yeah, that's my PayPal, EA. Yolanda was hype. Yolanda was hype. Yolanda was hype. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if my man's going to join me tonight. It's kind of late. Shocked he's hitting me right now. Let's get it. We're all waiting for him. I'm not going to announce it until he gets on here. I'm not going to lie. It's a little light, though. Yep, the Cash App is just Up North Wave. I mean, no, the PayPal, excuse me. Oh, man, my guest just told me he needs 15 minutes. My guest just told me he needs 15 minutes. You ever heard of surf rap? No, I haven't heard of surf rap. I've heard Sue Surf rap. I've heard him rap in person. I've heard him rap on stage. I've heard him rap in battles. I've heard him rap in freestyles. Sue Surf is a cool ass dude. Sue Surf actually paid me to jump off of a roof into a pool. When it rains, it pours. It's China Mac. It's China Mac. He's always up mad late. You're hilarious. China Mac is one of the hardest grinders I've ever met. China Mac is. I'm about to go to Florida. I hope I run into China Mac. I'm about to go to Florida. About to go to Georgia. Hopefully, I'm about to go to Cali too. Hell yeah, James. Consistency is the key, my brother. I hope you like the PD Crack interview. I actually like to know what interview you thought was better, the PD Crack interview or the Uncasa interview. Yo, everyone. I've got P2. I've got P2, actually. Supreme McGriff's son joining me in just a few. Yo, what's poppin'? Appreciate you for tapping in tonight, smoking some of that Durban poison. Yo, we got P2, Supreme McGruff Jr. joining us in just a few minutes. That shit should be live, right? Iceberg says surf rap. Is that like wavy ocean music? WTF genre is that? Yeah. Wedding Cake isn't my favorite. I like Durban Gordon. I like Durban Poison more than Wedding Cake, to be honest with you. Yeah, P2. Supreme McGriff's son, P2. Dimitri Cox, appreciate you saying that. Enjoy the content, yo. I want you to go check out my interviews with OT The Real, PD Crack, Uncasa. I just dropped throwback interviews with Bump J, Arsonist, Young LA. You know, there's a variety of interviews there, man. Alberto, what's popping? Listen, if anybody wants to come on here and live spit right now, hit that link in the bio. Shit ain't like that no more. Yeah, in regard to the wedding cake ain't really hitting like that no more. James Brown said that he still smokes on some Northern Lights. I had Northern Lights a few times back in the day. I wasn't really impressed. It's not really something that I've stayed in tune. Yo, my man EA, yo, I appreciate that PayPal donation. PayPal to upnorthwave@gmail, man. I definitely appreciate it. EA, if you have any question, we're gonna have P2 joining us in about 10 minutes. What's happening? Big Shiesty. What's happening, gang? What you doing, bro? Well, right now we actually did a commentary review of everything going on with 6ix9ine, Little Reese, King Von. Rest in peace, King Von and Little Durk. But we've got P2 joining us in just a moment. Dimitri asked, do you interview battle rappers or every musician? Every musician, my dude. I've interviewed everyone from Rick Ross, type in Mikey T, the movie star, Rick Ross. Lil Wayne, Mikey T, the movie star, Lil Wayne. I've interviewed Pusha T, Mikey T, the movie star, Pusha T. Scott Storch. I interviewed producers. You know what I mean? I just interviewed arsonists. You know, I've done a lot of different work. I've interviewed just about every rapper. So no, it's not just battle rappers, but you know, I love interviewing battle rappers. Ty says, let's talk about this clown ass rat. Let's talk about this clown ass lion rat. Talking about, oh, if Meek Mill saw academics, he would have pressed him. Well, 6ix9ine, if academics was walking with his girlfriend, he wouldn't have had 10 security guards. He wouldn't have had 10 security guards. You know what I mean? He wouldn't have had 10 security guards. So yeah, he would have got pressed. It was a stalemate with Meek Mill and 6ix9ine. He's trying to, he's like, yo, he didn't press me because you had 5 people standing in front of you, kid. Really? Are they really doing that? That shit is pathetic. That's why I really only go to like one person, to be honest with you. Or I'll go to the dispensary, which I might have to do tomorrow. I might go to the dispensary tomorrow, just to, only if they got some new shit, actually. I'm only going to go to the dispensary tomorrow if they got some new shit. How do I like the moon rocks? Haven't really had it too much. I haven't had moon rocks too much. Why? Because I don't like the thought of buying something to break up into my weed. I've never been big on that. If moon rocks was a weed itself, I would be into it. But yeah, that's how I feel about moon rocks, to be honest with you guys. And now I got to roll up again. I guess I could roll up while I wait for P2. Have you ever interviewed Marlon Craft? I'm sorry, I don't know who Marlon Craft is. Well, yo, this is one thing I'll give to the dispensary, Zippo. The fact that they trim everything. They trim everything like crazy, right? They trim everything like crazy. So you're really, when you're buying, you're really only getting the bud. That's the one thing I'll give them, right? Yo, Naveed, what's poppin'? Appreciate you for tapping in tonight. C. UK is in the building. Stay tuned, you guys. We've got Supreme McGriff's son, P2, joining us. He's about to tap in. Who is your number one favorite rapper? Who is the number one favorite rapper for me? My number one favorite rapper, I guess we're going to have to go, it's going to be a double one, man. It's going to be a double one. It's going to be Max B and ARAB. Those are my two favorite rappers to listen to. Max B, ARAB, Dead Prez. Those are like my top 3 rappers to listen to right there. Nah, you don't need a card. James Brown, you do not need a card in Massachusetts. Being from Connecticut, I can just drive. You know what I mean? I can just drive. There's a couple dispensaries. There's one through Providence into Mass, and then there's another one where I just go right straight from Connecticut to Massachusetts. But the one actually through Providence is better. But sometimes, like this one right in Oxford, Connecticut, no, Oxford, Massachusetts, had this weed do-si-do that was just amazing, yo. ARAB is a good one. Free him. Yo, J Pitt, what's up, man? I appreciate you tapping in. J Pitt says, yo, Mikey T, my guy, Mikey T, I'm here, my G. I finally caught you live again. It's a little spooky out here right now. Damn, man. Damn, man. Where you at, bro? My man says, Iceberg, you're not a fan of the vape pens, Mike? You try some dispensary kingpins. No, I'm into the vape pens, man. Like, I'll usually go. I'm particular about that too, though. Like if they have like this one vape pen that's Bubba Kush, I've gotten that one, and yo, it tastes just like some straight up Kush. And I got Chaos Kush one time, and that shit doesn't taste like Kush for shit. So I'm very particular. Like as far as pens go, like I got a pen that was sour one time and it was trash. I didn't like it at all. I did not like the sour pen whatsoever, you guys. I got a GG4 pen. I didn't like the GG4 pen as well. Like I like the GG4 weed, but I didn't like the GG4 pen. Another pen that I've really liked though, aside from the Bubba Kush, is this one pen called the Golden Goat. The Golden Goat is one of the best pens I've ever had. Actually, I just went to the dispensary with my boy. I had taken my boy up there, who got at he was working and shit, but he came back to Connecticut. I had to go pick him up and shit, and he wanted me to take him to the dispensary. And they had the Golden Goat at the dispensary, and he bought two of them. And I was like, damn, I should have bought like two, because I looked it up and they don't even have the Golden Goat no more when I was going to go next couple days. Mm-hmm. Yep. And that's an issue that I have with the Penberg. Like J Pitt is saying right here. J Pitt is saying right here. Does the pen make you cough a lot? Yeah, that's one of the issues I have with the pen. The fact that it makes you cough a lot. Like that is annoying as hell when you're coughing just from taking one hit of the shit and you're like, like you'll see me here chiefing down a whole blunt, not coughing at all. But C. Dot asked Mikey, have you spoken to Dark Low? Yep, I've spoken to Dark Low recently. Low let me know that as soon as everything gets better for him in his situation, that we're going to start getting right back to work. More recently, I checked on Dark Low just to see how he was doing. He told me he's doing good. Before that, we had spoken. He said that he wanted to see my interview that I did with Cassidy when I was telling him about how Cassidy shouted him out in the interview and spoke about helping him out earlier in his career. So he wanted to see that, and he was dope. He was telling me some shit about Cassidy. But yeah, no, Dark Low is in good spirits right now. The more important thing is just him getting through this case and getting his health in good standard. Yo, Billy, what up? Detroit in the building. Miss 702 says, flossing your teeth is essential, even therapeutical. Well, Miss 702, it looks like you have some beautiful teeth based on your picture. Yo, what are you talking about, Big Spank? You talking about the Golden Goat? I just had that the other day. That shit, all that, LOL. Yeah, like when I get the chance to get the Bubba Kush joints, I'll buy like 4 of them. Even though them shits price Iceberg, you know how much them shits are? Them shits are like $70 each one. It's $60, and then you get like $11 in tax. So Zippo, what part of Mass are you in, bro? I'm like, I'm like 40 minutes from Providence. But the thing is, Zippo, do you grow that gas? Do you have the best weed? Or do you know what I mean? That's the question. J Pitt says we need another Young Chris interview. Another Young Chris interview would be lit. Young Chris is my man, actually. I had my bro Berserk on here. I don't know if any of you remember, but I had Berserk on here from Florida, and he did a freestyle for y'all and killed it. You know what I'm saying? And Berserk actually is the one who introduced me to Young Chris when he was working at Circle House. Young Chris was actually working at Circle House with Rico Love. So Zerk was like, yo, Mike, you should do an interview with Young Chris. At this point, I had some strawberry cough. I know strawberry cough isn't a popular weed. Some reason I had some strawberry cough on me, and it was all right. I won't lie. And Zerk was like, "Yo, young Chris loves weed, Mikey T. If you give him a little bit of weed, he'll love you." So I gave young Chris like a gram of weed. You know what I mean? I was like, "Yo, Chris, I got a little something for you. Would you be cool with doing an interview real quick?" And he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah." And we went and we did the interview, and the shit was lit. And then Chris, that was in Circle House when I interviewed him. But then Chris actually did another interview with me, two other interviews with me in Philly. He pulled up to one interview that we did, and he had a blunt in his mouth, and he was like, "Man, I couldn't miss the Mikey T, the movie star interview." He's like, "When you hit me, Mike, I knew how important it was. When you hit me, I knew how important it was." And I was like thrown back by that. I was like, "Damn, Chris, that means a lot to me." I was like, straight up, that means a lot to me in my mind. You know what I mean? No, bro. No, bro. Iceberg's not for a full gram, bro. Are you tripping, bro? It's for a half a gram. Oh, okay. Okay. Good luck with it, bro. Good luck with it, brother. Yeah, 70 for a full gram would be great. Young Chris is official. Yo, do I know where Burlington, Vermont is? Nah, man, I've actually never been to Vermont. Quando McGuire, your eyes as what? What? C. Dot asks, would you do the clubhouse, Mikey, as you would have some good topics to talk about? Let me ask you, how do I go about setting up a clubhouse? What are you talking about? How do I do that? Yeah. 70 for a half grizzy iceberg when you go to the dispensaries. It's not cool. Shit is not cool. Shit is not cool. All right, let me see. Let me see how long ago. 12/12. All right, my man said he was Pusha T and Freddie Gibbs doing a joint project. Huh. That'd be interesting. That would definitely be interesting. Pusha T and Freddie Gibbs. All right. So I'm gonna give the homie a few more minutes. He told me he was going through a couple issues, so I don't want to just jump out of here on him like that. Big Spank talking about that strawberry cough. Strawberry cough tastes horrible, but that shit punch like ball bowl is real flower head. Yeah, I like the strawberry cough where you actually like can taste like a hint of the strawberry in it. But like I said, I'm too hard on my weed. You know, I really am too like seriously judgmental on my weed, and it's not good because sometimes I be hitting my dealers up like, "Yo, that weed sucks. That weed sucked. That weed didn't get me high. That weed, like I'm that dude. I'm that dude, man." I couldn't answer that for you, EA Polo Sports, because I don't really listen to much um uh Travis Scott. I guess if we're talking about some of the music that I've heard like Goosebumps and stuff like that and other tracks, you know, like I guess you're talking about his elaborate production schemes that he'll do and how the beats will transform a little bit. You know, I think maybe that's might be what you're talking about. If anything, he just took it to the next level. You know what I mean? If anything, he just took it to the next level because Kanye West, after his first 4 albums, really just with what was Kanye West's 5th album? Was that My Dark Twisted Fantasy? Let's find it out right now because I'm pretty good on my music knowledge here. Let me check this out. Okay, here we go. Right here. Yeah. Album 5, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. That's when a lot of people tuned out from Kanye West. That's when Kanye West stopped doing that sound. You know what I mean? And from what we heard on 808s and Heartbreaks, I think Travis Scott has really elevated the sound a lot. Kanye West was really, really great on 808s and Heartbreaks, but it wasn't perfect. Zippo said, I gave up arguing people. I just go to the weed shops now. Lamar, I hate to say it, but you are late, my brother. You are about 3 hours late. Probably spent like 2 hours discussing the whole headline. Well, tell me, was Dark Twisted Fantasy, was that a throwback to any of the first 4 albums? Like, did it have any of that signature sound, or was it something totally different? Big Spank. I actually like Chem Dog. You know, Chem Dog was really good. He said, try Chem 412 or Queen Hera. I promise that you that shit is amazing. I'm chiefing a lemon skunk. I have a question. What's your take on the music industry as a whole? I think the music industry as a whole is a place where a lot of different people can come to make money, man. There's a lot of different markets for people to actually make money in the music industry now. You know what I mean? From podcasting to interviews to just simply putting out music to being a director to being a producer to make, you know what I mean, to making the music. There's so many different avenues. That's why there's so many millionaires in this, you know what I mean, in this platform, in this entertainment region of music. You know, it's hip hop in general. It's breeding millionaires, multimillionaires. Okay, Iceberg says he's a fan of Jack Harrow. Jack Harrow's cool. All right, you guys. I'm gonna tell P2, let's do it tomorrow. I'm gonna tell P2, let's do it tomorrow, and we'll jump in on some other topics. You know what I mean? He might hit me back in 2 seconds. Yo, has anybody had that weed milk and cookies? This girl had sold me some weed milk and cookies. I was honestly just trying to smash. She was sexy as hell. But yeah, it wasn't really hitting. The next time she hit me up, she was like, "Yeah, you never hit me back for some weed." You goddamn right I never hit you back about no weed. Naveed, you spit? If you spit, hit that Cash App and come in here and freestyle, man. Cereal milk. Maybe it's cereal milk she was talking about. Unless it was milk and cookies. Lemon skunk. I want to try some of this lemon apricot weed that they got. Like, yo, Berg, they had a lemon apricot cartridge. I really wanted to get that. But I'm really hard on myself about trying new things, you guys. I'm extremely hard on myself about trying new things. What do you think about trying new things, Berg? Like, are you ever disappointed when you try different strains or different vape carts? He said, yo, Zippo says, y'all got girls selling weed. Well, it was just this girl I actually met at the casino, and she was like telling me she had some bomb ass weed. She was gonna bring it right to me. Everything really sounded win-win. She only wanted a buck 20 for the half. So I was cool with it. I was like, all right. And she had that fancy name, that cereal milk name, you know what I mean? But it's hard to impress me when it comes to weed, like really hard. Yo, Gage 4200, what's popping, my G? Appreciate you for tapping in. If you spit, hit that Cash App. Come in here and spit some bars. If not, Gage, appreciate you for tapping in. Hit that like button. Zippo says orange apricot. Me too, Mikey. That shit looks like fire facts. Yeah, I want to try this weed called Gushers, Big Skip. I want to try the Gushers weed. I want to try the Skittles weed. Don't, Mikey. It's nasty it's nasty AF. Lemon apricot tastes like a fake Sprite beverage. Yeah, I don't. I usually like to move on what I know. And I don't like buying weed from the dispensaries because it's like $63 for an eighth. When in reality, I can get an eighth for like $30 of some straight loud. I don't know what you're talking about, Big Spank. Some of the Gushers is good. Have you heard of apple fritters, Mad Ting? Sounds good. You know what I mean? If it actually tastes like it, you know what I mean? That's what I'm big on. What's up with the title of the video? Gage, go back about 30, go back about to the beginning of the video, bro. Go back to the beginning of the video. You're at the tail end of the video. We've been on for 3.5 hours. There was 350 people strong in this video. Here, let me see. I bet you let me see it. Nice. Nice. Oh, we hella lit, guys. We hella lit. No worries, Gage. I appreciate you for tapping in, but you're at the tail end of the video. GG5, original glue as well, but my favorite by far is GG4. You know what I mean? My favorite to get when I grab a O or two, GG4. I've had GG5, less than impressed. I've had the original glue. It's all right. Better than the GG5. GG, no. Don't give me no GG. Don't pretend your GG is GG4 either. EJ Bands asks, is anybody gonna freestyle? Yo, EJ, I guess everyone in here, nobody spits. I guess nobody really spits. Slippery Surfer, how often you do this? We'll be back on tomorrow. I drop interviews pretty much every day. You know what I mean? New content dropping all the time. Go check out my new interview with Kid. You know what I'm saying? Go check out my new interview with Kid speaking on the whole Meek Mill situation. I'm really surprised that more people haven't been watching that interview with Kid. It's shocking to me, actually. Yeah. No, I appreciate you, J Pitt, for sure. I appreciate you for tapping in tonight on The Real. Appreciate everybody for tapping in on this video tonight, man. If anybody wants to show support to the channel, show support to the channel, I want you guys to Cash App Mikey T Movie. As you guys know, tonight's episode was actually endorsed by Click Jam. Tonight's episode was endorsed by Click Jam, so I'm going to tell everyone to follow Click Jam right now. I'm about to tag it. Follow Click Jam. I'm about to tell you a little bit about this brand. Zippo, I appreciate that. Let me tell you guys a little bit about Click Jam. I have their Instagram pinned right now. So I'd appreciate it if everybody watching would actually go want everyone to go check out and tap in with Click Jam. I'm going to read a little bit about the brand so you can actually understand what Click Jam does. Everyone go follow them right now. It's clickjam.com as well. Clickjam.com. Okay, shout out my bro Dirty O. ClickJam is the world's first digital platform designed specifically to unite the world of music. Here's some of the amazing things you can do with ClickJam right now. Post your news, updates, concerts, your concert dates actually as well to promote when they're going to happen, your videos or music files. So once you actually do your concert, you can upload it. If you have any news updates about yourself as an artist, you can update it. Also, if you're a director, actor, videographer, anything like that, you can tap in producer and you can update about yourself, news about what you're going to do. Like example, say Mike Will Made It or Harry Fraud had this. They would update like I'm doing a new project with Benny the Butcher, or Mike Will Made It. I'm doing a joint collaborative effort with Future. If you're a rapper, you can pretty much go on ClickJam, clickjam.com, you all. You can set up a database for yourself where you can upload all of your concert footage, pictures, songs, videos, all the news about yourself like that you would want to be reading on a major website. So tap in with that. It's clickjam.com if you're a music artist. But more than that, it's more than that. Because if you're not a music artist, if you're a journalist, you can go on there and promote new reviews that you're doing or new interviews that you're doing. If you're an upcoming blogger, you can tap in there. If you're an upcoming blogger, you can tap in there as well. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can tap in on clickjam.com. I've got their email pinned. I've got their Instagram pinned right now. So I want you all to go follow them as well. Follow them. Create a database for yourself on clickjam.com, though. We're going to be talking about that for a few days. We're going to be talking about clickjam.com, y'all. Appreciate everybody for tapping in tonight. Million, appreciate you, man. Devon Johnson. I was just talking about clickjam.com, reading a little information about it. ClickJam is the world's first digital platform designed specifically to unite the world of music. This is a platform where you can post your news updates, concert dates, videos, or music files. So it's got a wide spectrum of things you can do on it. You know, it's pretty much a platform for music artists or directors or producers, actors, anything like that, bloggers, to promote themselves and, you know, to connect in a world. And you will be able to link your SoundCloud, YouTube, and other media content to post to reach a huge audience of musicians and music lovers. When we jam with ClickJam. That's right, you guys. ClickJam is lit. G Smoke, appreciate you tapping in. Big Spank talking about that sour cookies, which I was not very impressed with. He said, if you ever run across some sour cookies, get that shit. I had it one time and it reminded me of that NT Sour back in 2009. Still looking. I'm going to cash app you and give you the like. Keep up the good work. Big Spank. I've actually had sour cookies a time or two, man. I've actually had sour cookies a time or two. Maybe I didn't get the best batch of it. I hate when that happens, man, when you get something one time and you can never find it again. It's like when my friend brought me to this trap house in Miami. He brought me to this trap house in Miami, probably more like Hialeah. But and they had like all these different weeds in different jars. It was awesome. and they had one called Blue Magic. And of course, I only bought 1 gram of it, and that was the best weed. J Pitt just signed up. All right, J Pitt, you're an artist. That's what's up. Who in the music industry? All right, y'all. Appreciate everyone for tapping in. Yeah, Matt Stale and shit. Yeah. Mad Stale and shit. Appreciate everybody for tapping in tonight. Major salute to y'all. Major salute to y'all. I'm about to end this thing. If anybody wants to send a donation, send that Cash App donation or a super chat right now. Like if you want to ask a question, if you want to get a shout out, send that Cash App super chat. You know what I'm saying? Show some love to the channel. I appreciate everyone. Definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. Okay. Super now. Appreciate that. Fabio, man. Okay, $5 from Fabio for keeping the show going. That's love, man. I appreciate that. He sent that around 12:15 and we kept the show going till 12:45. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. If anybody else wants to support the channel, you guys hit that like button. Hit that like button right now if you haven't already. We're at 278 likes. Let's get that shit up to 290. Hit that like button. But if you want to go the extra mile, if you want to go the extra mile, if you guys want to go the extra mile, hit that Cash App Mikey T Movie. Show some love if you want to support the channel. If you want to see more videos like this, you know what I'm saying? If you want to see more consistency like this, show some support to the channel. We had a great show today, you guys. I'm sorry P2 didn't join us. I told him we could do the show tomorrow if he wants to jump on. But, we'll be on here tomorrow night regardless, blowing gas. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll even get a bottle of champagne for the episode. Nah, going a little far. Anybody want to donate it? Cash App it. I'll get a bottle of champagne for the show, and we'll be sipping some fine champagne tomorrow night. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, that'll do it for tonight, man. That'll do it for tonight. We had a lit show. I want to give a shout out to everybody that was in here tonight. Iceberg holding it down. Moderator life. You know what I'm saying? 134 strong here at 1 o'clock in the morning. Shows me how real y'all are. I want everyone to go check out that new interview with Kid. Stay tuned for more of that. I got all types of shit with Kid as he prepares his new album, his new mixtape project, his new offering. Real is rare. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I appreciate y'all majorly.